mo kó become CP dá àwọn ọlọ́pàá mẹ́fà kan wọnú ilé bó ṣe wọnú ilé wọ́n lọ gba mọ́tò bóyá àwọn olè bóyá robbery case kan ni ó láwọn tó gba mọ́tò yẹn nìyẹn ó wá ní ó ní kí ló yẹ kóun fún àwọn people tó gba mọ́tò yìí o ó wá dúró ó wá ní àwọn àdẹ lówó lẹ̀ o ó wá ní kó lọ pé bóyá DPO ló ní kó lọ pè wá DPO yẹn wá wọlé ìgbà tó wá wọlé wá béèrè lọ́yẹ̀ pé kí ló yẹ káwọn ṣe fún àwọn people yìí ìyẹn ni pé wọ́n á settle wọn later now ó ní no settle wọn later bó ó ní you are settling them now ó ní because wọ́n ṣe dáadáa ó ní give them 150,000 ó ní give them 150,000 ó ní DPO you take 50,000 ó ní the rest 5 people you take 20,000 táwọn yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí inú wọn dùn tó bá yẹ kó fi dídá ìtọ́ pè wọlé yẹn ni kò ní sí nǹkan kan tó máa fún àwọn people yẹn but CP nínú ó ní go and give them 150,000 so ṣe ti rí so àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wọlé nìyẹn kò sí pé wọ́n arrest anybody we were so happy we were comfortable we charge fóònù àṣẹ bó ṣe wù wá lọ́fíìsì commissioner of police we were entertained amumi alásùwìtì ọkàn wa balẹ̀ ká lo alápíópíó kò sí nǹkan kan tó ju arrest àwọn tó wọlé yẹn mà tó rò pé wọ́n wọlé yẹn wọ́n náà gba mọ́tò ní robbery ni so yẹ ní compensate wọn arrest wa o.
ẹ máa gbọ́ wọ́n ní Yomi pé àwọn yẹn wá fẹjọ́ Yomi sùn pé ó yẹ kí pé àwọn pọ́nà sọ pé wọ́n ti ń wá Yomi sá lọ ni wípé wọ́n ti retí
nǹkan kan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yes ma wọ́n yes sir ní CP lò fún Yomi yes sir ní CP lò fún Yomi.
wọ́n ní DPO sọ wípé òun ò láìkí irúwà tó wù kíní kan wọ́n ní yẹn náà bẹ́jọ́ dé pé torí àwọn yẹn wá fẹjọ́ Yomi sùn ni pé wọ́n wá sọ gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe ní pé kí Yomi wá tí Yomi ń sá ní police station pàǹtí ìgbàlẹ̀ dòdògèrè wá ọ̀dà ni mo fi pè é pé sẹ́lẹ̀ tọ́ ni àwọn tó wá pàǹtí tó rí Yomi náà ṣe wá.
Immediately mo dey send the video sí yín pé ká wò pé ṣe ti rí wa pé kò sí anything ma we were comfort kò sí nǹkan kan àjókòó odidi CP fi wá lẹ̀ kò fi anybody guard wọ́n fi ọ́fíìsì lẹ̀ fún wa tó lọ tó padà wá bá wa ni mà so yẹ yín mà so kò sí pé kò sí ẹni pé ọ̀pọ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n wá arrest anybody the only police people tó came in tí mo sọ fún yín yẹn mà àwọn tó gba mọ́tò ni they were on uniform wọ́n gba mọ́tò ní robbery because bí àwọn ṣe sọ nìyẹn ó ní settle them with 150,000 naira so kò sí pé bóyá pé wọ́n arrest they were praised yes and lò fún Yomi the man respect Yomi máa yẹn wá sọ kínní kan pé rísì tó ń ṣe ni pé kí kó má ṣe rally yẹn ni pé at the end of the day pé tá a bá fi máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ rally ní Maryland pé tá a bá fi máa rìn bóyá rìn láti Maryland ká tó dé the bridge àti pé 1,000 people ipò àwọn tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣèkà at the end of the day pé wọ́n á lo opportunity yẹn láti gbà
kọjá. bí ẹgbẹ́ wọn ní Kúrẹ́sì sọ gbólóhùn kan sẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ló sọ pé rally yìí ò ní ṣe ṣe ṣé ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣàbúrú náà tó fi wá kí ni Kúrẹ́sì wá ṣe ní ibi tẹ̀ wá bẹ̀yẹ lánàá ṣé bọ́n ti lọ́nà.
ọ̀nà là ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí ló wá ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́nu wo tó ń dùn wọ́n yẹn kí ló wá ṣe.
kẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ń
the man is not okay ó wá lóun lọ sí hospital ó lé hospital ó ń gbé ní Kòròdú hospital ẹ̀ wá wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Ìkẹjà.
bóyá gbà tí bóyá bí tó ti lọ gba iṣẹ́ ó lọ gba jùjú tó ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ pé ni ẹ̀tù ló bù ú báwo lẹnu rẹ̀ ṣe rí ṣe rí bí ojú àpá ṣe rí lára rẹ̀. ṣe rápá lára rẹ̀.
kò sọ ẹnu wọn yẹn ò balance dẹ mo fi sáà wo bí orí wọn yẹn ó ṣèṣe àpá wà òun ló wà nínú píṣọ tó sẹ́ẹ̀dì ńgbà yẹn mà because mo jẹ́ àti fígọ̀ ẹ̀.
ọmọ gbé nǹkan sí.
ẹ̀tẹ́ bá rí gan-an rí pé kò tí ì balance mà kò tí ì balance rárá
kò tí ì wà òkè. ó sì ń gbọ́n rin àbí ó ṣe bí pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́.
kò tí ì wà òkè.
ẹni kò jẹ́ wọ́n
ló fi ń bu
ẹnu kó jẹ́ nípa máa mú.
máàsì ló fi bu ẹnu ń sọ̀rọ̀ máàsì gan ló fi ń bu ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀.
mọ̀ pé ètò ni kó tẹ́ ti tágẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹnu bóyá ẹnu yẹn ni Ọlọ́run tágẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹnu yẹn ni. ẹnu tó máa fi ń sọ.
nǹkan tó wá ṣe lánàá yẹn kò yé mi mà I don't know what he has done he has come to do there mi gbọ́dọ̀ tàn yín then even King White kí ló tún wá ṣe ṣé kí ló ń bà yín lẹ́rù ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ Bíbélì ni pé tí ò bá sì dálẹ́bi lọ́kàn ẹ ìsinmi ológo ni why are you running extra skelter kí ló ń kó yín lọ́kàn sókè Yomi has started his own job mo mọ̀ pé people hate me because I followed Yomi and tó bá yẹ pé àdébẹ̀ yẹn lánàá àwa náà máa gbàrọ̀ yẹn gbọ́. So many people were so bothered they were calling me pé sọ ti arrest wa ni they never arrested us ma we were entertained Ọlọ́run ìgbà tó ń fún wọn meat pie ṣe mọ̀ pé package tèmi ẹ rò pé bóyá pé bọ̀tì kan ni mi ẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àánú Ọlọ́run ni meat pie méjì náà kó fún mi ní sì jẹ́ kankan nú ẹ̀.
nígbà tó máa pẹ́
ẹ̀rọ package gáyà mo dẹ̀ tún giant mo gallant wọ́n fún mi gbogbo ọkọ̀ èmi wọ́n fún mi mineral kan wọ́n fún mi water water.
tán bá gbà yín síṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá dóòdì yín bí wọ́n á rán yín bí àwọn ọ̀gá náà máa gbé yín.
alẹ́ sí ìgbà tẹ́ni
ọkọ̀ yín fi sẹ́mu.
ìgbà tí DPO.
kí dádì kò tó gbàgbé dádì ẹ kúṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbìyànjú gan ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
sísàtẹ́ni ìgbà tó lọ pé DPO wá DPO jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi so ọ̀gá wa ní kó máa bọ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òun yẹn CP bó ṣe wá fẹ́ kọjá tẹ̀ mí mọ́lẹ̀ yíyẹ tí mo pariwo pé ẹsẹ̀ mi báyìí DP dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bá mi gbọ́n ẹsẹ̀ ọmọ àlè ó wá ń bá mi gbọ́n bí ìka tó tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn pé kí n pẹ̀lẹ́ so aṣọ yìí la wọ̀ débẹ̀ yẹn Yomi ra yìí fún wa.
so ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe wàá
so kò sí pé àtẹ níbẹ̀ yẹn rárá mà Yomi fún wa ní aṣọ yìí ó fi aṣọ yìí bo justice for Mohbad ní àpọ́nlé yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ mà àní CP ń lo ṣé CP ò mọ̀ pé òun ju Yomi lọ ni CP ju Yomi lọ náà but yes sir bọ́n ṣe ń ka speech yẹn Yomi á tún sọ fún wọn pé yes sir mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń kà yẹn ó ní yes sir máa yẹn dẹ̀ farabalẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ rí pé ó ń take note àwọn ibi tí uncle Yomi kọ àwọn point tó fẹ́ kàn ṣe ìgbà tá a ṣe tán tá a fẹ́ máa lọ uncle Yomi tún padà face wọn pé báyìí ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe sà ìyẹn ni ọ̀hún náà sọ pé kó má worry sẹ́ so yes ma nípa tibẹ̀ yẹn wọn kò sí nǹkan kan tó jọ àwọn IPO tó wà ní pàǹtí náà kó wá then àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wọlé lánàá yẹn gan àwọn yẹn wá tí wọ́n wá gba compensation ni ọ̀gá dẹ̀ nìkan fún 150,000 kọ́ máa bá ti wọn lọ́wọ́ lọ so kò sí pé bóyá pé kò tiẹ̀ sí any attempt nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Yomi jókòó comfortably ìgbà tí ò jókòó gan ti iṣẹ́ àti ẹ̀wà báyìí CP jókòó báyìí CP ló fúnra ẹ̀ sún sí àìsẹ́gbẹ́ pé kó máa bọ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òun ó wá ní ká take picture á dẹ̀ take picture kó tó ní pé àbẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan tá a máa ṣe so kò sí pé wọ́n arrest Yomi is doing best ẹni tí ò dùn mọ́ kó forí sọlẹ̀ kó kó sí sálángá Ọlọ́run ọba so many kání mi ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá mà kání mi ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi gan lè máa tẹ̀lé irọ́ mo fojú mi rí mo dẹ̀ fetí mi gbọ́ and I saw what that guy is doing ma yes ma ó ní genuity lọ́kàn ọba tó ní ayé àtọ̀run gbọ́ uncle Yomi ní genuity nǹkan tó gbé dání òtítọ́ ni ibi téèyàn ò sí Ọlọ́run wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fi ṣe pé bóyá pé wọ́n máa kówó inú NGO fún mi káàbà sọ pé torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń praise ẹ̀ no be like that but that man is really trying he tried all his best lánàá he did all he can do tẹ́fà wo nígbà tó tún fẹ́ ṣe speech yẹn tí ò tí ì ṣe photocopy tó bá jẹ́ tó ní ìgbéraga ó máa ní kẹ́nìkan lọ bá òun ṣe wá ni ó fò dìde fúnra ẹ̀ ó sáré lọ ṣe photocopy yẹn wá pápápá tó sá lọ tó sáré padà dé ni. So that guy is really ẹjọ́ mo fọlọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn fi máa yẹn lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ o fi máa yẹn lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ ìgbà tá a dẹ̀ ṣe tán lálẹ́ àná agbàkòròdú ló wá lọ sùn torí pé kó lè súnmọ́ court lọ tá a máa lọ mo dé court ní 8 o'clock láàárọ̀ èmi torí mo tètè débẹ̀ láàárọ̀ mo ti bá Westo mo ní Westo tẹ́lẹ̀ ìkọ́ni mo ti bá spending bí mo yẹ wọlé mo bá spending èmi ni mo kọ́ débẹ̀ tí mo bá spending and reason why tó jẹ́ pé fídíò tí mo ṣe yẹn èmi ni mo kọ́ ṣe mo yẹ rí spending mo kọ́kọ́ lọ bá àwé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ torí ń bí ilé ní agbó ọ̀dájú ló wà ó sórí tó bá dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ kẹ́nìkan jẹ́ kó o ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ó kù ẹ́ ó kọ ara ẹ̀ èmi ṣáà sọ tọmọlúwàbí gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ each time tó bá ti wá sí kóòtù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà mo dẹ̀ máa ń advise ẹ̀ nìyẹn pé àwé wá do the normal thing o ṣe normal thing mo dẹ̀ bọ́mọ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ sọ gbólóhùn kan látà tó bá ẹnìkan tí mo tó pè because mọ́mì mi kan pè tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tí mọ́mì mi yẹn dẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ kan advise ẹ̀ ní nǹkan tó máa ṣe ìgbà tó dẹ̀ máa padà dá mi lóhùn ó ní mọ́mì ó ní kí n má worry ó ní kóhun tó sọ anything again ní court ó ní wọ́n máa gbé Wùmí wọ́n máa gbé lọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbé dàrú ṣàtàdúrà dúró báyìí kóhun tó sọ kankan ipa àwọn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin bá máa pèsè ara àwọn ni. ó láwọn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin ó láwọn jọ máa pèsè ara àwọn kóhun tó sọ anything fún anybody ọmọ yẹn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ní then secondly ó wá ṣí ẹsẹ̀ hàn mí mo rí ibi tó ya tattoo immobilization oníjọ́ kan náà lòun àti ìmọ́lẹ̀ táwọn jọ ya immobilization yẹn ó ló ya tiẹ̀ sọ́rùn ó lóun ya tòun sẹ́sẹ̀ ó wá sí ẹsẹ̀ kejì ó ya Mohbad síbẹ̀ ó ní ìlú òyìnbó lòun wà ó ní Mohbad ló pe òun kóun wá sílé ó ní òun ò dẹ̀ sí ní under payroll ẹ̀ ó lóun tóun wá sí ní under payroll níyàwó à ń jẹ gan lórí ẹ̀ yes ma kí gbogbo 15 people tó wà ń lé Mohbad àti ìyàwó àti everybody ọmọdé nìkan ló wà kọ́ọ̀tì yes ma spending nìkan ló wà nínú gbogbo wọn pátá ó nìkan ló yọjú sí kọ́ọ̀tì yẹn not even a single àbí kí ni kò tiẹ̀ yé mi it was only spending that came ọmọ yẹn ó ṣàfi ẹ̀wọ̀n nú ara ẹ̀ ó ti rù ìsàtẹ́ni ó lóun ò lè sùn mọ́jú ó ní mi rí ni ó ní 7 o'clock lòun ti dé court ó ní kí n wo òun ìgbà tó yá lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ jáde lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ ní pé òun ò fẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ wípé because ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ kékeré ń sìn pé nǹkan títí social media máa sọ́dà mọ́ lọ́wọ́ wípé wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa gbéṣẹ́ pé nù ún dẹ̀ ní dùn wípé òṣìṣẹ́ wà lóòrùn lọ́rọ̀ spending ẹni tó máa jìyà ẹ̀ òun ló wà níta lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí pé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí àwọn tó náwó ẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ láwọn tó náwó ẹ̀ tó wà lọ́ndà payroll ẹ̀ ó ní wọn la ìyà tóun wá ń jẹ ọjà olórúkọ òun ti bàjẹ́ kò síbi tóun lè lọ ó lóun sì wà ní kóòtù kan ní high court ní last Tuesday tó níbi tó ti ṣe DPP tó ti set àwọn Naira Marley free àṣà sọ̀rọ̀ títí ìgbà tó yá àwọn onúlé a lọ jókòó bá a ṣe jókòó kò pẹ́ ni bàbá Mohbad dé mọ́ èdè torí ebi tí máa ń jókòó sí náà mo ti jókòó tí n bá ti tètè dé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ti ra jókòó ìgbà míì ẹgbẹ́ wọn ìgbà míì mo lè jókòó síbi ẹgbẹ́ wọn gbọ̀gbà tí mo dẹ̀ ti rí pé ó ti fẹ́ máa fa kínní mo try àti jókòó sẹ́yìn wọn mi ò jókòó síbi ẹgbẹ́ wọn this time mo yẹ jókòó àwọn tó gbogbo á wà ń bẹ búrẹ́sì náà ṣáájú bàbá dé gbogbo àti wà nù court kò pẹ́ náà dẹ̀ ni pé everybody má lo fóònù wípé court ti fẹ́ stand bó dẹ̀ ṣe yá George wọlé Sanshitu náà ti dé gbogbo gbà yẹn Sanshitu náà tètè dé around 9:30 ní Sanshitu ti dé kó tó di pa bẹ̀rẹ̀ court ní exactly past 12 so bá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ court George kí everybody ó dẹ̀ pé appearances Sanshitu dìde bí Sanshitu ṣe dìde ó introduce ara ẹ̀ ó introduce àwọn tó kó wá àwọn mẹ́ta ló kó wá ó introduce the one guy one lady and the other guy again ó jọ mẹ́rin tán wá lọ́yà Smendi náà dìde lọ́yà kan dìde ó ní A.O. Bello ó ní lọ́yà for Feyisara which is the nurse ọgbọ́n wọn ṣáà introduce ara wọn lọ́yà for entertainment náà ìyẹn náà wà ń bẹ̀ lọ́yà for government ìyẹn náà wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ṣáà wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n introduce ara wọn after the introduction Sanshitu bá dìde ó lóun fẹ́ call attention court sí nǹkan kan kí ni attention tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́ ni pé ó ní kán wo ó ní wọ́n gbé corona sitting sílẹ̀ lórí ikú Mohbad ó ní a sì wà lórí findings ó ní a sì ń wò pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ní corona sitting is a finding part ipe bí tó ti ń wá àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni corona inquest wà fún ó ní náà kéèsì ti wà ń bẹ̀ ó ní àwọn kóòtù kan ó ní wọ́n wá gbé Sanshitu ṣàbẹ̀ sí ní kóòtù àwọn ibi tó wà nínú woman yẹn kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ against ẹ̀ but by the time Sanshitu fẹ́ ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kóòtù àwọn ó kóòtù bóyá bíi abẹ́ tó ọ̀nà 8 nínú ìwé òfin Nàìjíríà pé nǹkan báyìí ló yẹ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan báyìí ló yẹ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé so pé definitely pé wọn ò recognize iṣẹ́ corona inquest wípé wọn ò recognize iṣẹ́ my lord nìyẹn níwọ̀n ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n pè ní suspect which is Naira Marley Sam Larry Brand Boy and kò tó dárúkọ wọn wípé DPP ti set wọn free while the case is still on at the corona inquest so pé báwo náà ṣe wá ń get fati àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ my lord wá ní pé òun ti understand tẹ́lẹ̀ òun kọ́kọ́ against ẹ̀bọ̀ later ó ló ti yé òun pé kò sí nǹkan tó lè bá òun sọ pé Naira Marley Sam Larry pé gbogbo wọn gbọ́dọ̀ appear ní court wípé they will have to come and say their own because corona sitting is a fact finding place ó ṣàṣọ tiẹ̀ Sam Larry wa ní Sam Larry àwọn others náà àwọn náà kí lẹ́yìn pé kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n sì kéèsì sì wà bíi pé báwo náà yẹn máa set àwọn tó pè ní suspect àwọn tó kù náà ṣàṣọ̀rọ̀ àwa kúrò lórí ẹ̀ wọ́n wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà Feyisara pé kí ló dé tí wọ́n wá ní pé any appearances wọ́n wá ní pé kí lórúkọ àwọn tó bá fẹ́ pé àwọn tó máa testify pé kíní pé ṣé ó wà wọ́n wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà àfẹ̀yìṣara pé kí ló dé tí ò wá ó wá ní pé àwọn ń try àti gba ìwé kan ní pàǹtí ni lọ́dọ̀ àwọn pàǹtí pé sódà pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n á lè protect ọmọ yẹn ipe kán má lọ lù pa àbí kán má lọ ṣe léṣe ipe so they are looking for papers tán máa fi support ẹ̀ tán fi ní ṣe ní nǹkan kan ìgbà tí ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn woman yẹn wá bínú ó wá ní kílé tó máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fóun pé the last court sitting ó tó di pé wọ́n lọ sí sabbatical leave tí wọ́n lọ yìí wípé òun ti provide ọlọ́pàá méjì tó jẹ́ pé mọ́fìtì náà wọ̀ tán máa protect nurse Fèyíṣará wípé dó àwọn aráàlú ń bínú pé bọ̀ òun ti make arrangement wípé kó má bá òun sọ pé ó yẹ kí ló mú wọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ kí nurse Fèyíṣará kó yọjú sí court látijọ́ ẹ̀ wípé ó yẹ kí ó ti wá síbi kó ti wá sọ tẹnu ẹ̀ látijọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà ṣáàṣì ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣáàdìbínú tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jọ ń fà á mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́ pé ó yẹ kó ti wá 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 ó ṣáà promise pé okay next appearance pé ó máa yọjú which is ó ṣáà ní pé ó máa yọjú pé next sitting pé ó máa yọjú George wá ní pé tí Naira Marley àti Sam Larry tó bá wá pé that means pé is going to declare search warrant fún wọn pé they have to come to the court kán wá sọ èyí táwọn náà mọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn pé because orúkọ wọn ti wà ń bì pé ó yẹ kó kán wọn náà yọjú kán wá sọ tẹnu wọn so wá ní pé they have to come pé ó wá sí kí lọ́ọ̀yà kán lọ jíṣẹ́ fún wọn pé they have to be here òun wá sọ pé okay wọ́n wá ní pé wọ́n máa adjourn because kò sí anybody tó wá kò sí testifier kò sí anybody pé so wọ́n máa adjourn case yẹn wá ní George wá ní pé because àánú ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe òun inú wa dùn everybody gan àti gbàgbéra gan pàtẹ́wọ́ nù kóòtù fún àti rò pé orí TikTok láwà ká pàtẹ́wọ́ fún George ní pé àánú ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe òun ipe is going to 2 years now tọmọ yẹn ti wà nù mock ipò yẹ kán ti lọ bẹ́rì ọmọ yẹn ipe so every week ló ń fẹ́ máa ṣe corona sitting báyìí every week ló ń fẹ́ máa ṣe corona sitting pé sódà á lè yá wọ́n lè tètè lọ bẹ́rì ipa wọn lè tètè lọ bẹ́rì ọmọ yẹn ó ní bàmọye èébú bàmọye ó ní bọ̀ òun fẹ́ kí ó nígbà tí lọ́ọ̀yà Fèyíṣará tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kínní wípé anything tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú kọ́ọ̀tì lòun fẹ́ gbọ́ pé anything outside court kò kàn kó máa fún òun ní excuse pé àwọn kan ń bú Fèyíṣará àwọn kan ṣe pé nǹkan tó kàn òun nǹkan tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú kọ́ọ̀tì táwọn bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ní kọ́ọ̀tì ó ní nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn ó ní bọ́dẹ̀ ń sọ nǹkan kan ta ó lóun ò ní interest sí wọn wípé so bó ṣe yẹ kó wà applicable fún everybody nìyẹen so now declare pé okay every week ló fẹ́ kó máa ṣe corona Sanshitu declare pé okay Friday is okay àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà government àti lọ́ọ̀yà spending ó lóun ní court case kan ní next week Friday yẹn tó yẹ kán fi sí then woman yẹn wá ní pé àwẹ̀ á ti wà wípé so time tó bá máa choose kó má pẹ́ nígbà tí George sọ pé kán wá ní 11 so at the end of the day wọ́n ṣàfi sí wọ́n agreed on March 14th 10 a.m. so tó máa wá sọ fún wa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bóun ṣe gún Mohbad àbí kì í ṣe Mohbad ló ń gún anything tó bá ṣàṣẹlẹ̀ á lè wá ṣàlàyé fún wa then bí court ṣe bí George ṣe arise nìyẹn and gbogbo wa náà dẹ̀ dìde gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọlúwàbí Nàìjíríà adẹ̀tẹ́rí bí ìyá ṣe bọ́ta nìyẹn gbogbo wa náà adẹ̀jáde àwọn tó yẹ ká kí ok Sanshitu wa lọ bá wọn tó gba fóònù lọ́wọ́ wọn Sanshitu wa lọ bá wọn gbà á ṣáà béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ Sanshitu ní ká má wọrí pé ọ̀rọ̀ ó ti ń débi tó ní ìtumọ̀ ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá ṣáà ṣe parí kóòtù lẹ́nìí nìyẹn so gbogbo kómi kò dé kómi ó dáa March 14 nígbà tá a máa tún lọ tá a tún máa mú èsì nǹkan tá a bá tún bá bọ̀ wá nípa oore ọ̀fẹ́ Christian sísá tẹ́ni àbọ̀mẹ́rẹ̀ o.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, ma. Welcome, ma.
Mr. ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sí abẹ́ ń gbádùn sóòkan bì kan ó yá talẹ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kó gòkè wá ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ìyá mi ọlọ́ọ̀ni jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ sọ ọmọ yín nù nínú ayé wọn ò ní fọmọ pa yín lókun lójijì ìjàmbá òjijì ẹ mọ̀ lọ́rí ẹ mọ̀ bọ̀ọ̀rẹ́ ni gbogbo ìrìn àjò yín nínú ayé ìkòyí ìbànújẹ́ ẹ ní pasán ẹ ní parẹ́ tìrantìran láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àwọn ọmọ yín máa làlùyọ́nú ayé ò ní fọmọ ológo dá yín lóru àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní kúrò jù ó yẹ àtàlẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kó gòkè wá kó wá sọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ kan sọ lénìí kí wọn náà wá fi méjì mẹ́ta kún fún ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ ohun tó sọ sílẹ̀ fún àwọn tán ti fún yín ní lámbà àti oríṣiríṣi irọ́ tán ti pa èébú tán ti sọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tán ti irọ́ tán ti fẹ́yìn.
àmì lórúkọ Jésù.
bẹ́ẹ̀ lójú ẹ̀sìn máa rí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ó yá madamu Lady Ebony ẹ ṣeun ẹ káàbọ̀ padà sórí ìkànnì tẹ́lẹ̀ ògbólógbò ẹ káàbọ̀ mà ẹ bá kí ẹ gbọ́n sókè.
Èsùn.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sí?
Àmì.
Yes. So, first of all, fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ní Anjola Olúwa ẹ ṣé gan ni God bless you ma. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ní ogun ìbànújẹ́. Mo really appreciate every one of you. Ẹ lọ dáná. They will take sacrifice láti ìjọ cover fún wa. Ọlọ́run bàbá mi máa bí ó tì í. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ma. Number 2. Àwọn ní kọ́mẹ̀ntì sọnù yìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà. Àwọn tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún ṣọmọdé. Fọyẹ́ máa pẹnu mọ́yàn lẹ́nu mi láti kìíní yẹn. Ẹ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ni náà máa fi pọmọdé ni wọ́n. Ọmọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ àti nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ. So please, stop kìíní. Ẹni tí wọ́n ti máa sáyé máa kó oríṣiríṣi síbẹ̀. Àgbàlagbà lẹni tó lọ síbẹ̀ yìí náà àwọn ṣọmọdé ọmọ nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn sọ fún wa àti nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn sọ fún wa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ stop ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ I beg you guys ló ti ń pọ̀ jù. So ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé gan ni fún nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ. And ṣẹ́rí corona inquest yẹn náà káṣá máa wò bó ṣe ń ṣe because mo appreciate George yẹn today God bless her táwọn náà ti ń bá wa fún inú wò pé kíní yóò dá ọmọdé yìí ti ń pẹ́ jù nínú rẹ̀ yẹn pé Ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ bá máa kó sí wọn nínú ilé nìyí náà á dẹ̀ bá máa kó sí wọn nínú lọ so that wọ́n lè tètè ṣe kíní ká move on because àwọn èèyàn kan ò fẹ́ kí kíní ìtàn ó dẹ̀ ti ń sún èèyàn lè sùn dáadáa everybody ló ní sleepless night and everything kó dá kọ́tì ẹ̀rí tí gbogbo àwọn àyókù yìí kọ́ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run so that àwọn èèyàn lè ní ìsinmi ayé àlè sùn dáadáa everybody is just worried you know so for please kọjọ kí George bá ń gbọ́ wa kọjọ kọ́ bá wa ṣe sharp kọjọ you know so nǹkan tí mi máa sọ nìyẹn for now I need ẹ̀sùn wà ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ pa police station àná mà nípa gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn sọ pa station lánàá ẹ fẹnu débẹ̀ mà.
ẹ ṣe mà ṣe ti police station àwọn nurses kan sọ yẹn mi ò mọ̀ pé mi ò ń fetí kọ́ àwọn nonsense ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ń sọ ìyẹn àwọn positive people wá ti wá sórí iṣẹ́ ìsìsà tẹ́ni tí mo ti lọ sí mọ̀mí jókèm tí mo ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ onírẹ̀bí gbogbo àwọn pàǹtí tó máa ń sọ yẹn èmi ò ń bá wọn fetí kọ́ rubbish yẹn èmi mọ̀ pé ẹ wà pa pé kò sí kankan tó máa ṣe níbọ̀dì mú kò tẹ̀yìn kọ́ lẹ́pa Mohbad ẹ̀ tí mo yàrá ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó gbogbo yín tẹ́ lọ síbẹ̀ ọ̀rí yín géètì ilé Mohbad so wọ́n ti máa mú yín mọ́lẹ̀ so gbogbo yẹn mo ti mọ̀ pé just 18 ní tó ti yẹ yín àṣírí ti fẹ́ tú náà ni nǹkan tó pọ̀ jù èmi jù ni pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ kó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn lánàá gbogbo kí ni ìlú ti wà ń lẹ̀ tí kìdí kan underground ṣe pọ́pọ́ nìyẹn and kìdí tẹ̀ wá fi yẹn kú bàbá Mohbad ó yẹ kọ́ rí wọn bẹ̀ lánàá tó tí mi ti rí wọn bẹ̀ lánàá yẹn èmi ti kà wọ́n pé àwọn náà fẹ́ justice nìyẹn that is it kò lè ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ gbàlẹ́ mi kí ẹ̀kọ́ wá wọ̀ kọ́ drag wọn wà láti ti wọn ìwà tí bàbá Mohbad wù lánàá yẹn ó ṣe pọ̀ fẹ́ justice because I know was an opportunity for him láti jọjọ́ ìtọ́ ti ń pariwo pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa ń lé àwọn dànù ní gidi kan yesterday would have been a perfect time tó máa lọ síbẹ̀ tó máa lọ sípò sí wọn lọ́rùn pé ẹjọ́ sà bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí gbogbo báyìí ló ti lọ sí ọjọ́ ti lé mi bẹ́ẹ̀ o orí báyìí ni mo lọ o ẹjọ́ sà bọ́ ẹ wá yọjú rárá ní kí ẹ̀bẹ̀ yàrá báyìí ti ní kẹ lọ àbí kẹ máa lọ ẹ̀ ṣọmọdé àgbàlagbà ní yín tó bá tiẹ̀ ní kẹ bá lọ síbi kan ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ já síbẹ̀ so ó ṣe ṣe lánàá yẹn ó ṣòfin mi pé bàbá Mohbad gan ogún ló ń jà lé lórí àwòtẹ́ ìṣù fà lámọ́lẹ̀ sí ogún ni làwọn àti bòmí jọ ń jà lé lórí ìṣe nǹkan tó pa Mohbad kí ẹ̀ ń pa nǹkan tó pa Mohbad ogún yẹn nìkan tó ń ṣe wọn àti báwa ṣe wáyé àwọn kí ẹ̀ pa ogún wa láàyè bí wọn nìyẹn pẹ̀lú ogún tó ń bá káàkiri ìyẹn kọ́ ló pọ̀ wá kí ló pa Mohbad sórí ìtàn kí káwa wá ṣe wáyé lórí ìtàn kí ló pa Mohbad náà bá wá gbogbo àwọn nọ́ọ̀sẹ̀sì lókù tó ń sọ àti díẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n bí tó dé ìgbọ̀n díẹ̀ ní ìgbọ̀n kí ẹ̀ pa dé ní òfin tó ń bá káàkiri mọ́ kí ló pa Mohbad ní kókó ọ̀tọ̀tọ̀ ṣe lánàá ó ti ṣòfin pé ọ̀tọ̀ ní bàbá Mohbad wá láti ẹ ṣe God bless you.
ó dẹ̀ lè mú àwọn blogger wọn tẹ bá rí èpè lánàá àwọn tí ń wù mí wọ́n ń bú mí gbogbo wọn lánàá níbi tán wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn tí bàbá náà tún ń bú wọn wọ́n tún ṣe ìwé
oríṣiríṣi làwọn yẹn ṣe.
wọ́n ti wá dáná táwọn ti bí jáde lẹ́yìn náà jáde sí ẹ̀jọ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni.
ìyẹn lẹ́ ń sọ ní tẹ́ni àní western yẹ pé àgbẹ̀gbẹ̀ tó ti ṣí ṣòwò ó ṣe show 24 hours lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ṣe show 24 hours lórí pé torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe rally ọ̀ṣẹ̀ rally pé lọ́kùnrin yẹn jẹ̀lọ́ ṣe rally ti tiẹ̀.
they fail down so they have paid them, and after the pay, the only thing they do.
Ní kí kọ́ máa ara àtàwọn èèyàn ọgbọ́n wá tán ṣó lẹ̀
ọmọ jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ wáyé ọ̀rọ̀ má wáyé gbogbo
ọ̀kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òótọ́ yẹn jáde èmi dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ pé òótọ́ yẹn ti ń jáde òótọ́ yẹn jáde and 3 seconds video yẹn mo nígbàgbọ́ pé òótọ́ wà nú ẹ̀ àṣírí dẹ̀ máa tú gbogbo wa lè ní ìsinmi because èmi fẹ́ sùn mo fẹ́ máa sùn dáadáa àmì ṣọ́ọ̀bù síta tẹ́lẹ̀ náà fẹ́ máa sọ ẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ fẹ́ sùn kí ló dé tí o bá fún àwọn kọ́lọ̀ wẹ́lò ní kọ́lọ̀ pààyàn ní ẹbí tiwọn náà kọ́lọ̀ bá fi yẹn ṣe ṣó ìyẹn tó ń kọ́ torí àwọn afẹ́ sinmi àwọn afẹ́ justice kalẹ̀ ní sinmi ọ̀tá afẹ́ nìyẹn so tàwọn yẹn nípa àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àti tọ́sọ yẹn mi ìyá fi ṣe ẹ̀kẹ́ but thank God for you because mo fọ́lọ̀ yín náà lánàá lọ́mọ àjọ rẹ̀ mọ́jọ́lá mo rí àwọn oríṣiríṣi tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìṣẹ̀wádìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún mi ní kò tí kò tó ṣe ní fẹ́ kí n get the positive àti kò tí kò tó ṣe ní bọ́dì èyí tí wọ́n pè é ọlọ́pàá gbogbo àwọn ará àbújọ máa ń gbé sílẹ̀ láti máa fi máa tó àwọn ènìyàn so ọlọ́run adé máa túbọ̀ máa dúró tiwa and Teddy thank you so much you are a wonderful lady for staying strong ẹ̀yin gbogbo ló jẹ́ káwọn náà máa wà níbi ẹ̀ torí yìí tí wọ́n bá ti kó gbà wọlé báyìí àwọn náà nara lọ́n tiwa náà nìyẹn so ọlọ́run adé máa bẹ fún bẹ̀sẹ̀ lọ agbára ọlọ́run ẹ ṣe.
ẹ ṣeun Mr. Andy ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan ni àbọ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan mi kí ló dé tẹ̀ tí ìrírí lápíópíó tán látẹ̀rọ ọwọ́ mélòó lẹ́ẹ̀ lọ báyìí ẹ ti máa lọ sọ bí ọwọ́ bíi 6 bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o látẹ̀kan ta ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kò gòkè.
mo tẹ̀ sí fẹ́ sọ bí gbàgbé then mo gba àwọn association ó dà pé ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ family àwọn ọlọ́ba yìí dé ó dà pé gbogbo wọn ló ń gàgì bó ṣe ń kéjì bàbá ló ń kéjì ìyá Mohbad ló ń kéjì àdúrà so káwọn yẹn tó ṣe máa kọ́ ọ̀nà wọn máa tẹ̀sí sáìdì kan gbogbo àwọn family yẹn lọ́ti dì wọ́n lẹ́nu káàkiri àwọn kọ́ńtà tó jọ sáìn pẹ̀lú àwọn ìwọ̀n yìí pátápátá gbogbo wọn pátápátá ló ń gàgì.
bọ́ndéèdì tí Mohbad wà làwọn òbí ò rẹ́dí láti gbọ́ ìmọ̀ràn wọ́n rò pé torí pé wọ́n fún un lówó wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀ńtáìsì ọmọ yín ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà rèé kó tó di pé àdéhùn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ìlú kiri owó náà fi ẹ̀ńtáìsì ọmọ yín ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé káàkiri tó náà ń tẹ̀lé wọn lọ gbá tẹ̀lé wọn làwọ lọ Kẹ́ńyà lọ gbá àdéhùn dídé ńkọ́ wọ́n kò sí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní búlì rẹ̀ ni wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ níjọ́ tó sọ pé òun fẹ́ gbára ń lọ́wọ́ wọn lódi búlì. ọlọ́mọdé àsọmọ nù because wọ́n máa ní ẹ ṣe báwọn lọ́mọ àwọn kú ṣe báwọn ni ìyàwó àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tí Wùmí náà sọ Wùmí sọ wípé ṣe bóun lọ́kọ òun kú tó bá jẹ́ pé irú ẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín ni ẹ̀yin yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀fọ́ onímọ̀ràn ìwọ fẹ́ pa gbogbo ọkọ àwọn èèyàn bí wọ́n ṣe pọkọ tiẹ̀ jà bí irú ọ̀rọ̀ òṣìwò lélẹ̀ pé àbí irú ọ̀rọ̀ dákúdàkú wo lélẹ̀ kàn pọkọ tí wọ́n náà bá ti kú nìkan náà lè advice ẹ̀ ó ga o.
Abeg, please, York, help me give Barrister Shitu another clap. Please. I want to say something. York.
Ẹni sùúrù, ẹ má ronú. Èyí ká tẹ́wọ́ máa lọ ní comment section, ẹni sùúrù. Èyí kà wọ́n tó skul wa náà, ẹni sùúrù. Mo tẹ́ skul yẹn náà ẹ̀kàtẹ́wọ́ náà, ẹ̀kàtẹ́wọ́, ẹ máa useless orí platform.
Now, the issue of pathologist and autopsy report came up. The magistrate said, what of the the autopsy report? I just said, you gave us permission to go and do it. The autopsy result is ready. And the magistrate said, can I have it through the coroner chief coroner? But the said, I am not the pathologist who has the result and who wants to read or interpret the result. And he said, well, the magistrate said, well, on the 14th of the adjourned date, I want to have the results in my office through the chief coroner. And Barrister said, well, I can't guarantee that. it is left to the pathologist.
The nurse must talk before the report.
My lord, I can't guarantee that.
It is not what we want.
It is not in my power to know if the pathologist is going to bring the result or not. But the result is ready. It's ready. So they want to do what is suspected was they want to touch it and try to cut that side. So it was an interesting day, and even when the magistrate was saying he has been informed that Professor Smith is about to appeal the decision and whatever. So look, let me give Sanchitu. I asked him, I engaged him and asked him questions after the whole thing. Hello, love one to the king. I always have my point. Now I always engage them intellectually. They were like, trying to but Sanchitu now stood up and said, look, Professor Smith is a respected authority in the law, in law profession. And is whatever if you praise him. And the magistrate, you see, that magistrate, I like him, he's friendly, because he's an authority in land matters. He is criminal.
Edisuru.
Yeah.
One ọ̀nà sáré ọ̀dọ̀.
I'm not even time.
Yeah.
He has knowledge, his words, his this, his that. It was as if Sanchitu portrayed him as if Ongogoni Nigeria Lord and Nikriko. Magistrate now said, well, everybody knows him, we know him, he's on land and property, so let them go and do what they want to do. If what you are doing here is land matters. But after the whole thing, when I heard that, I'm just regressing to, and I said, Sanchitu sir, hey John Tori Olong, what thing I'm around here I feel. Look, we are going to contest it and ensure that
I said, ask the question. I asked the question.
ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ń gbà yín a máa rántí.
I said, are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
I said, are we ready?
Yes.
I said, are we ready? Do you think that Gracie is confirming it indirectly now? It is fight to finish.
Yeah.
Gracie, continue.
So I now told you, sir, we cannot stand another state of proceedings in this corona. That these people are going to appeal, and you were there, sir, praising and eulogizing Professor Smith, who has caused some damage and is trying to take another step that could be dangerous to this. He now said, look, I know. Sanchitu said, there won't be any stay of execution, that we should not worry. I should just go and sit down. And there is one thing you always do, that look, I will never, not in my presence, allow or encourage anybody to speak down on any lawyer in any case, in his absence. That nobody can speak down on any lawyer in my absence. That it is Professor Smith today, it can be me tomorrow. That if they start seeking blood of me in my absence, and nobody will, if nobody is there to catch for me, it's not good. That I will not stand and allow a legal representative to be spoken down. And what he said was just to, at least, was what it does. in his own way. That he always defends lawyers in their absence. That he has won, he will never allow any lawyer to use it. And I gave it to him ever since. I look back, ever since I've been engaging Sankitu, if I think of any lawyer before him, he always defends him. And I swear, even to the one that
Gracie, any suru koko mumi there. Mama for break by I will allow. Hold on, we'll come back to you. God bless you for all you do. God bless Mommy Rich Grace. In fact, at a point in time, Monique Mommy Rich Grace come back and interview Sanchitu. One is the Mommy Rich Grace. One thing back interview on Sanchitu because she was overwhelmed. God bless Sanchitu. Let me quickly go to. Let me skip Barrister Laide. It's part of the family. Let me quickly go to our best scholar. Sir, please unmute your mic and talk to us. We've been briefed where we came back from the corona. What's your take? Which way to go? And thank you for always being there. I still saw you last night on Conference platform. Thank you for what you do, best scholar. God bless you. Let's have you.
Yeah. Good evening, and thank you. And I appreciate everyone for their consistency and determination to get to the root of this matter. I will start from what happened yesterday. I want to relate that to what happened today as well. Yesterday, I think you asked me a question on the coffee platform.
100%, sir.
And if you consider the issue raised by Sanchitu today, you see that they are related. The action of the police should have paused their report pending the determination of the corona inquest. Because what you are doing is an investigation. What the coroner is doing is an investigation because it's to establish the cause of death. So what the police have just done, I don't want to accuse the new commissioner. That's why I felt maybe the new commissioner is just trying to manage the situation. I suspected the former commissioner has rushed the report to the DPP, and I consider that an abuse of investigative powers. And for DPP as well, what DPP has done on this matter is an outright disregard for court process. It is not done anywhere that Lagos state government set up a corona inquest, because the power of corona is and the magistrate court that you rush to now, they are court of coordinate jurisdiction. And the motive, what you went there, what the police reported to you, is the same thing that the corona inquest is also working on, which is also investigation. They should have worked, together with inquest, wait for the report, their own report, wait for the outcome of corona, then now make recommendation, now submit a comprehensive report for DPP advice. For those who were celebrating sitting down with the police yesterday, I think they will understand the issue raised by Sanchitu today. That is one. Also, at this corona, we need to be careful. If you watch the action of the judge today, it's because of the judgment or order of this magistrate court, which is a slap on the face of the corona. It's a very hot slap. Forget about the issue of I'm being threatened or I'm being whatever. Time has been wasted on this corona. The issue of issuing bench of warrants is overdue. 100%. What are we talking about? It's not nobody. And rushing to magistrate court, I believe that the people exonerated. I also have that belief that they may not have anything to do with anything that has happened in the house. But at the 100%. Same time, why preventing them from coming to Corona? Where from their statements, we'll be able to establish facts that will corroborate what others have already said. Let me give you an example. If Naira Marley comes there and give statement and make a statement on series of domestic violence, is that not corroborative?
100%.
So why do you want to prevent Sam Larry? Why do you want to prevent Naira Marley? Why do you want to shoot them out of Corona Inquest? Let them come. If Corona also exonerates them, so be it. In fact, you can consolidate your report, DPP, and still make similar recommendations to magistrate court.
100%.
So what is the position of the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General who oversee DPP on this? Nobody can tell me that there is no magic hand somewhere managing the situation. So I'm not convinced that the judge his action today are natural. I'm not convinced until I see the outcome of this Corona Inquest.
Hello, sir. Before you go further, sorry, Mr. York. During the proceedings today, some people stood up to confirm to the magistrate that he is the legal team of Aloha is going to sue the DPP, is going to sue the Yaba Magistrate Court and sue. He told the seat. He told for them to have, and before you announced it, they've taken the step yesterday. They started the step yesterday. In consideration of today, with a seat. It's going to, even the Nigerian police that is giving them trial and court, he said he's going to be sued. He will sue the Nigerian police as well. So,
I don't ask questions. I say, are we ready?
We are 200% ready.
Mr. Isaac, let's have you. Continue from.
You see, I laugh when one of those who met the police yesterday was saying that even the investigative team, they came to meet us. We sat together. In court, those officers know that they are going to be in trouble in court. And their name, it will be stamped on them. If anything should happen to this justice that we are seeking, their name. You can see IBB recently came out to make some confession. It's only God that can forgive him.
Only God.
If anybody, because you see, when you are seeking for forgiveness at a convenient time, when death is staring you in the face, and you say that is the proper time for you to seek for forgiveness, God is not mocked. Those officers will think, oh, it's one order from somewhere, it's somebody who has, and they are trying to manage the situation, get somebody who is also looking, for validations to handshake with him. And the person is now saying, no, the police is the best in the world. For this, we are not fools.
100%.
We have passed this terrain several times. And we understand what is going on. Somebody cannot be giving some people soft landing at the expense of justice that a lot of people have suffered for. Many Nigerians have not been sleeping well since Mohbad died. So he's eating meat pie and drinking Coke. Now what will give me joy when I've not seen justice? I still don't understand. And somebody is trying to give an impression that police report is sacrosanct and nothing can happen to it. Even if Corona conclude their investigation, it will still be difficult. Says who? You see, even this these officers who investigated this matter, do you know that they will be cross-examined on their investigation?
100%.
Yeah, so they will tell us the forensic that they did on the phone and how they condoned. You see, a lot of things went wrong, and we can get them right at Corona. And this is the only time that we have now. This is the time we have. We have not missed out anything at this Corona. So don't let anybody. If there is any battle we want to fight, you can see Spending now. Spending want to say his own truth now. The nurse that you are talking about, see, from the body language of the nurse from day one, you even wonder whether the nurse actually injected Mohbad with anything. It's not possible. Even a very crooked armed robber will tell you that he's not guilty. We struggle to say he's not guilty, but the nurse has been silenced. Very quiet.
I'm sorry, sir. Johnny York, can I ask you a question, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the gain and the risk in trying to say something which may...
No, Gracie. Am I sorry?
All right.
Yeah. Let's leave Spending.
No, nothing.
No, you know
nothing. You see, nothing will happen to Spending. Nothing so far. Corona Inquest, as we still acknowledge anything from Spending to be documented. You can make additional statements. Even at this point, Spending can walk into any police station to make additional statements. The suspects have not been arraigned. They only took the reports to magistrate court for them to exonerate some people and to give them order for arraignment of Spending and the nurse. Even if they have been arraigned, Spending can still make statements, because even under, do you know that whatever Spending is going to even tell, his statement before the judge is even has more effect, more power, will even be more recognized than whatever he has said orally before now, even his statement before at the police station. So Spending has opportunity to still redress, to say address whatever is bothering him. But I can assure you, before the next sittings, the NGOs will approach Spending. When I say the NGOs, you should know those that I'm talking about. The registered and unregistered NGOs. You see,
oh boy.
The NGOs will approach Spendings. They will dance right, they will dance left. They may not be able to come out now that I've mentioned it, but I can tell you that is the next workshop. That's the next workshop. And if Spending is not careful to even ignore his lawyer and stand before the judge and say his truth, and say, I don't mind being locked up today, but this is the whole truth. And even if I meet my Lord, I will go and rest. I know that this is. You see, that is because they may be telling you that's what they have also done to the nurse now.
Yeah, Spending. She should come and listen now.
This is what they are doing to the nurse. Don't worry, on technical ground, we will do this, and this has been some things have been done. You should understand.
100%.
But Spending and the nurse will be shocked, because that's why at times when you tell some Nigerians that no matter your condition, your name, your future is still bright, and your name, because some of them have underrated themselves. Even Spending, this may be a new chapter for Spending. Telling the whole world his truth may open a new chapter in his life. But he still thinks because I don't have security, I don't have money, I don't have everything. Say your truth first and see what happens. Then to the NGOs, they are their best fighters. They are the best fighter. In this struggle now, we have the struggle and the entertaining arms of the struggle. Let us continue to watch. let us not fight. Let us not attack anybody. Let us just be focused on Corona Inquest and continue to support Sanshitu. I think I appreciate his doggedness today. He has been a good fighter. We know him for that. He has a name, not somebody hiding somewhere. Imagine if
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ network padà wá o later bá fọ́ gbọ́lọ́gbọ́ngbọ́ network Mr. Ishaq padà wá.
place is not fetched. His name doesn't open door.
No, any sir, rewind there, boy.
I'm talking about the former lawyers. His presence is not fetched. His name doesn't open doors. So what are we talking about? Can you you cannot even compare them. So we should forgive ourselves because we are all in this together for the mistake of the past. But I can assure you, God will navigate this justice to victory. Thank you.
Thank you, our best caller. You've never disappointed us, and God bless you for all you do for justice. It is what it is. We appreciate you.
Thank you
for everything you've been doing. Before I go any further, let me quickly touch down on Barrister busy. Let me.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Justice for Mohbad. First off, I need to say I want to wish all our Muslim brothers and sisters, Ramadan Mubarak, and may Almighty Allah accept it as an act of ibadah. On behalf of the critical thinkers and all to justice, we are wishing everyone Ramadan Mubarak. And to start with, today was good, and we said when there's law, there's remedy. I think I said that yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? Like I said, with the legal advice, it's going to be challenged. When there's law and the law was stated, and the corona law, that will be quoting going forward. They need to get the findings. What happened? A nurse injected him, and what actually at one point said, we have established 3 things. And when you establish 3 things, where is the 3 things that was established? And why we just come up with something of such, it's very, very ridiculous that we're having them to bring up just spending. I know we've been saying that we can't just give out just 5 suspects because there are so many people in that house, and they as well need to be prosecuted. But with those findings at the inquest, we can use to bring them on board and say, okay, these guys too, and they are suspects in this case. But my major concern is how Lagos State government really want justice. Like, do they really want justice? And my major concern is how some people are trying to romance the police. This morning I was on, was it Vengeance? Early in the morning, and one clown calling himself King White was saying it was a PJ that started the bleed profusely. These are the idiots, that we are having conversation with on Just for Mohbad. This is the guy that held the son of Mr. Jifaloba hostage by not taking him to his dad. And he's saying, that means he has not read the police reports. He has not listened to it. And the police is saying, he bled profusely. They said it. Idowu, ex-commissioner of police of Lagos State, he said it. That Mohbad bled profusely because of the fight he had with Prime Boy. Now there's a turnaround. You're not telling me you're exonerating Prime Boy because we've been saying there was another fight in the house. You are not going to accept that. You can't say someone bled profusely from the fight in Ikodu down to this house, from Ikodu down to Lekki, and you're telling me he bled profusely. And as a result, they called a nurse. Where is the Prime Boy? Because we are saying there was another fight in the house, which Spending, Jarusha, also told us at the inquest. And you are telling me, you are making a legal advice, and you are telling me that Spending and the nurse should be prosecuted. That is a joke. It's a joke on everyone. And that's why we need to stop romancing the police. You can't romance them. Please. Because we've said it time without number that the investigation and the interrogation of the witnesses and suspects was too watery. That was at the preliminary report read by Idowa on the 7th of October 2023 for me is nonsense. I've said it. It's not a complete one. There's too much lacuna, especially what happened on Monday. A text message between Prime Boy and this lady. There was a message. What was happening in Mohbad's life? Police has not investigated that. And we've been talking on TikTok for months. Nothing has been done. Okay, we now want to go the route of, okay, let's use the medical evidences. And you don't want us to read the evidence. You don't even want the nurse to come to the inquest. You don't let us know that, did you truly inject Mohbad? Did you inject Mohbad? No. And you're coming up with this. And that's why we say we are going to it is a legal battle. We're not going to do jungle justice. That is why she has been running letters scatter. There is victimization of video, all this crap. No, we are not. No, nobody is victimizing any video here. We are stating based on fact that there was a fight in the house when we got to that house, and we've been told that the relationship was a toxic one. We've been told that. So there's no point trying to make things look. They can only from now. That is what they are doing. They know they've messed up these things. And we will continue to challenge this. I won't let this thing set under the carpet. We've got a good lawyer in Wahab Shitu. And for me, I know he's furious. At least Greg, you met him. And definitely, you know, as he was speaking, I know you'll be telling you that this is nonsense and we need to challenge it. Even if they're going to this trial or they want to continue the inquest. But the pathologist, our own pathologist must read report and also the nurse.
That thing, the decision of or the legal advice is in the process of doing challenge. And first and foremost, they have requested for proceedings of that court so that they study and they know how they come to a conclusion of doing that, and they can know how to develop or how to write their own petition or how the
challenge. I think the proceedings of that court started in September as well.
They requested for it. They got it and studied it.
Yeah, I know because I remember when that Mohbad case happened. The first week, I saw a video. I saw a video when Mali Samlai and the nurse were on this.
It's all about they did before they could
Exactly.
allow culinary job to ensure that that decision is thoroughly challenged, and they are going to sue even the state. The Nigerian police, that some people think they are there to serve them with fire and coke, when it was a kind of white washing of trying to give money to them and say when we come, the police cannot open door. You are coming down from my car. But if I go to the police station and I cry for police orderly or whatever police to be going with me, my money will make police to open door of my car for me. So it's all about whatever, just send your money and police will serve you. If you want to do that tomorrow, use your money to go and write. Police is not a free service. They don't do such as the humanitarian service. But we have lost our sense of reasoning and following emotion and sentiment and allowing our senses to be cajoled. But I pray and I wish everybody proper liberation so that we can see clearly what is happening and the right picture of what is going on. So my brother, you can continue because a lot are there to be said concerning these judges from over in recent time. So you can continue, sir, or round up. Thank you. Sorry, Mr.
Just to round up, which this one is good. Please let's continue to sign the petition on chain.org. We need to continue. It's over 1,005 signatures so far. Despite the fact that some people are out there saying they should not sign what I've been sharing. I know a particular person, she has a business center, and whenever a customer comes into that business center, she'll tell them you need to sign. That's what she's doing. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, she's my friend, and thank you for that. We'll continue to do the needful. Let's continue to stand on this justice and
is there a justice fighter than that person? No. There's no better justice fighter than that person.
The person does not need to give you money. He doesn't need to give you money.
God, those are the people I like.
My business center.
Those are the kind of people I like.
Once they're entering into that place, I say, please, can you sign? And they're saying they're leaving. She's giving herself target daily. Come on, what are we talking about? Thank you so much. I know she's here. She's in the comment section. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. The next.
Exactly what Jesus said that. You cannot praise him. I will raise stones, and they will do what you cannot do. If people that claim to be fighting justice with us cannot sign or see good of that petition, somebody is there. Nobody asked her. She took it upon herself and is telling those. And do you know what it will cost her to convince a novice? I'm sorry to use that word. Novice because they are not part of justice or movement. For you to convince them that everyone sign this petition, it takes a very deep courage and much stress. I pray for more power, more grace for the person. God will continue to increase her business and stay blessed in the Lord. Thank you.
Baba, go on, let's have you, please. Mommy, Baba, go on, let's have you.
Thank you, Yog Dada, the ringleader. Good evening to you, sir. And I stand on all existing protocols. Good evening, everyone. How has your day been? All the commenters, good evening to you too. Thank God it is Friday. Just yesterday, everyone was worried. There was so much panic on all sides. But today, we give God all the glory. We return all the glory back to Him. We say, thank you, Jesus, for doing what He knows how to do best. What God cannot do does not exist. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to our Sanshito for standing upright today and for doing the doings. I am so pleased. I am happy. I give God all the glory. You know, so many things made my day today. It just didn't start today. Yesterday as well, you know, I said, okay, if the police said that nothing is in our hands anymore, it is now in the hands of the judiciary. I said, okay, that's to say they have streamlined the whole, you know, the whole scope. Now we can focus on the judiciary. Obviously, if the judiciary needs further investigation, the police will always be contacted. Yes, I say, okay, that's a good one. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens today. And from what I heard from starting from Rich Grace and then coming to Mr. Gregzy, I say thank you to you two for representing and representing well. May the Lord continue to enlarge you. May the Lord bless both of you. May He make His face to shine continuously upon your lives and the lives of your families. Thank you very much for doing what you did. And to Baba Loba, thank you too, Baba Mubad, for your consistency and for making us proud. I want to say, if Baba Mubad is not there, what am I doing? What am I looking for? Would I cry more than the bereaved? If Baba Mubad is not there by the side. I just want to say to the magistrate today, having listened to what Mr. Gregzy said and what Mommy Rich Grace said, right now, I am impressed. I want to say that with the legal team, you know, all put together, my hope is beginning to come back in the judiciary. To have said that if I invite and they do not come, there will be a bench warrant. That is a plus. Let us continue to be positive and look forward that definitely something will come up. Can I just find out, is Mama Mobad going to come to Corona as well? Because I think she needs to be invited. Because there are a couple of things that she said, and it is good for the Corona to invite her so that she can also have her day. All the 15 of them, because I don't see any reason why it is only spending on the nurse for now, even though that is the police doing their thing. Magistrate shouldn't be or something. Sorry, pardon, I can't say the name. I did not say the name very well. She's doing her own as well. So we are positive. When was that? When Honorable York asked us, are we ready? We are ready. We're more than ready. We are positive. We are expecting everyone to turn up, everyone invited to turn up on the 14th. If you need security, please approach the court. As at yesterday, I heard the police are your friend. So please, someone is said the police are your friend. Walk into any of the police commands in Lagos, grab any security officer, and they'll give you all the support that you need. I say thank you to Honorable York Daddy. I appreciate your narrative this evening because people don't sit down to digest. They don't sit down to think because they just want to pull everybody down. They think that's an avenue to think that they will pull you down. Whoever they want to go and do whatever in the UK, the person should go. Tó bá jẹ́ orúkọ ẹni wọ́n dá kó lọ. You think you think UK is Nigeria? I don't understand how you bring your Nigerian shenanigans abroad. This is how some of you kì í rówó mú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá lẹ ṣe máa ń padà. You want to use the police to intimidate who? That is how some of you will sit down abroad and you do all sorts of nonsense to people in Nigeria. You oppress them. And then you think you want to sit down in Nigeria and then you want to come and oppress somebody in UK. It will not work. It's sad that I cannot open my camera. It is not going to work. Get it clear. I like the... Please, I just hope you saved that video and you have explained yourself and we agree with you. I in person agree with you. Whoever it is, errand boy that is used to doing. It's an errand boy. That is what he's known for. Errand boy. That is errand boy ni. That is when àwọn ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan lé wọn á máa jíṣù. Kí náà ṣe ń sọ kó lọ náà kó bá ìjẹ pátápátá àwọn wèrè. Just pardon my language this evening. I just want to say thank you very much, everyone. We're on the right path. Let us encourage each other. Let us encourage ourselves. We have not started, though. It is going to be a very, very long battle. May God help us and may He see us through. I want to say again, I stand with Mr. Aloba in Thank you. Honorable York, please let me give my space to someone else. I'll always come back again. This is our home. Thank you, sir.
Can I quickly make my own submission before resuming to duty? Honorable York. Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. My special honorable, the third born and the 36-year-old man, the gallant man, the smile and the strength behind the critical thinkers. I salute you all. Mr. Guresi, the power of, is that Anthony of what? What? Our barrister lady, our daddy, Mr. Ishiak, and barrister Oluwatosin. Mr. Weston, my mommy 8070, I greet you and I salute you all. Our able commenters, I salute every one of you. And I know that all of us here, we have the same goal. We have common enemy. And the common enemy is the person that have Ilerioluwa. And that is why our thinking goes in the same direction. And I want to appreciate our able Sanshitu. We say thank you, sir. we salute you. Whatever you want to do, I just want to advise us in your area, in your field, in your professional field, always strive to be the best. So that when people need you, they will say, no, this one he is best in what he does. But our able son, I say thank you very much. We know you are brilliant, and we know that you are going to lead us to the final destination. By the time they crucify, they nail, they kill those people that pie Ileri Oluwa. We know, all of us, the way we are rejoicing today, it will be greater on that day. And it's not going to be a journey of elosukology. No. We are going to work for it. We are going to spend for it. We are going to, our sleepless nights. We have to think critically about it. So please, if we really want to stand for this justice, let's still come together. We still need ourselves. Anytime when the need be, don't waste your money. CB, I want Nikonku, I want gullible followers. Don't waste your money. Put your money where your mouth is, where you will have contribution. Say no to Inquest. Some people, they are educated, they're literate. They've been to school, but the school did not pass through them. That's why you will be saying an establishment, a government establishment, for fact findings is not important than you going to police, lobby the police. What the Ashana group, what they have been doing, that we are, we are fighting against them. You too, you want to pass that route, romancing them. People that make mistakes concerning this justice. If the police have done the needful from the start, from the onset, we won't be where we are now. This Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji's case is as simple as anything. He died in his house. Bring out all the people living in that place, bring them out. Bring them, interrogate them, and do the forensic needful in the house. As simple as that. But they started, robbing these people. That is the journey some people they are passing through now. And they are telling us that we have our brains. Where God kept it. That some people, their brain is in their anus. They are thinking with their anus. But we here, we know what we are doing. We are professionals. We work and we earn our money. We support this struggle with our whole money. We are not looking after any royalty from anywhere. I heard some people said they will sue Baba, they will take all the royalty, they will give it to the government. What sort of nonsense talk is that? Baba, I love for Kombale. You don't need too many people. You only need important people on this journey. And we are here with you. We are here to journey with you till the end of this. We will get the justice. Go and write it down. We will get the justice. All these nonsense NGOs. Go back to where you come from. This you cannot. This is not Baba Jesha's case. This is not Baba Jesha's case. This case, nobody will send to my case because we are getting the justice. That is just it. We are getting the justice. If there is anything that I'm sure of, spiritually, we dig it back. Intellectually, we have our people. Everything that we need. Financially, we have our people. And we stand with Baba. And we shall get the justice. I just want to plead with Baba. Please narrow your circle. Narrow those people that call you. Please, I beg you, Mr. Muyiwa, narrow the people you talk to. Narrow where you go to on the platform. Narrow it to smaller group so that you can know. We will know ourselves. Thank God today, when Mommy Richness came out, everybody, we were there. The Honorable York open, we are here. Let's continue to roam it like that. You will see this justice, we will get it. Amonu Arawa, Isha Wagbe, Baboje, Awole. Thank you very much. Justice for Mohbad and justice is happening.
Mommy, you're 270, are you there? Mommy, you're 270, are you there?
I'm here. Thank you. Good day, Daddy York and my fathers, my mom, and the commenters. Good day. Thank you for allowing me to voice out, to use my voice, to appreciate everybody all through Justice for Mohbad. And I've been saying this, I'm positive on this Justice for Mohbad, and I will continue standing tall. And Baba Mohbad, I like that spirit. Whenever I see I saw Baba Mohbad today. I love that look. The spirit is there. Baba Mohbad have that spirit that God is on his side. Àfihàn tí kò bá rí ni èmi mo observe Baba Mohbad dáadáa. Baba Mohbad ti gbé Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ wọ́n ti dìrọ̀ mọ́ Ọlọ́run wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run wà lórí ìtẹ́ lórí Justice for Mohbad. Mi ò shake, mi ò gbọ̀n. Anything mo máa ń sọ, anything tí anybody bá máa gbé wá, a máa rí justice. I have only one friend. Mo dẹ̀ máa sọ fún rẹ̀ nìyẹn mo ní anamari justice only about la ṣe pé mo ní anamari justice ṣiṣẹ́ kò sẹ́ni tó nágbára jọ Ọlọ́run lọ. For the Lagos State to open corona inquest for this case and exhume Mohbad's body, even sometimes they feel like they made a mistake, but they can't reverse it back because that corona inquest and exhuming Mohbad's body, it's like a positive thing to Baba Mohbad. Àwa là ń wò pé why tó fi take long. Ó help Baba Mohbad. And for exhuming that body, they cannot reverse it back until Mohbad get justice. And Cherry gbogbo nǹkan ló ní títí ẹ̀ tá bá rò pé negative ni, positive ni. And thank you, God, for allowing Mr. San Wahab Shitu Baboni Nuri. It's not about the money. Elo lowo. Owó fún ni ètèyàn. Orúkọ dáadáa ju owó lọ. Bàbá yẹn dúró. Ẹ wo àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn San taro pé San ni wọ́n. Wọ́n fi nǹkan tó máa jẹ tó máa jẹ ìsinsìn wọ́n fi borúkọ ara wọn jẹ́. Ẹ tún wo barrister ènìyàn ṣòro òun ò fẹ́ jẹ nǹkan fún yàn ní free nǹkan tó máa jẹ nísinsìn ó dẹ̀ fi bà everything jẹ́ but Ọlọ́run ju ènìyàn lọ orúkọ tí ẹni ènìyàn ṣòro lórí social media but Ọlọ́run ó ju ẹ̀dá èèyàn lọ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọjọ́ tèmi èmi ò I'm someone that mi ò fòyà mi ò mi kankan. Wọ́n ní òyìnbó ló ṣe pẹ́ńsù òun náà ló tún ṣe rìtà. ṣe ti rí nǹkan tá à ń sọ nìyẹn. So Yomi mọ̀ pé ibẹ̀ yẹn máa ó lè fa wàhálà. So tí bàbá Mohbad bá wá lọ sí protest yẹn, ta ló fẹ́ gbé? Yomi make that statement today. Mo rẹ́rìn. Ìṣẹ́rí kò dáka jẹ́ ìkà. Nǹkan tá a bá lè fi gúnra wa. Ẹ má fi gún ẹlòmíì. Àwọn èèyàn kan sì mèkẹ́ ẹ yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad lọ sí protest to do what? Ṣẹ́rí ìlú tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá ń work tí lọ́ọ̀ wọn bá ń work. Bàbá Mohbad ni wọ́n pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Bàbá Mohbad ni victim. Like Mohbad. Òun ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Òun ni ó yẹ káwọn authority máa kanlẹ̀kùn lé ẹ̀. Pébi táwọn bá ṣe dèrè. Kò ń ṣe òun ló yẹ kó máa kanlẹ̀kùn authority. As a prosecutor. Pé ibi táwọn bá ṣe dèrè. Àwọn ló yẹ kó máa communicate pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad. Tẹ́ bá mọ ọkọ̀ tó ń pè ní lọ. Nílùú tèmi wáyé. Ọlọ́pàá máa sọ pé Miss Yeti yes kìnìkan ibi táwọn bá ṣe dèrè èmi kọ́ ni máa pè wọ́n. Àwọn náà wọ́n máa pè mí. Because wọ́n fẹ́ jà fún mi. That means that I'm a victim. Yẹ kí bàbá lọ kó lọ bá CP. Excuse me, no. Kò lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Òun ló sọ ọmọ nù, òun ló pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ sínú ilé ọmọ ẹ̀. Òun kọ́ ló pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀. So Baba Mohbad is standing as a victim. So kí Baba Mohbad máa dúpẹ́ like nǹkan tí mo mi Bọ́túnbọ́lá sọ. Baba Mohbad ò ní dèrò èèyàn lọ need. Mo dẹ̀ like spirit máa yẹn. Èmi sì máa sọ. Ẹ̀yin ilẹ̀ tí bàbá ìdárò gírí ó yíjú padà sí yín ni. Wọ́n pa ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Ọmọ yín kọ́ ló pa. Ẹ̀yin máa wá gàlàtà. Kí ni yẹn máa ń bí mi nu? When people say, Baba Mohbad ò gbọ́ràn sáwọn lẹ́nu. Excuse me, no. Ìkà ni yín. Gbọ́ràn sí yín lẹ́nu in what way? Ọmọ kan kú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Torí pé ẹ̀dá tọrọ kọ́bọ̀ sílé méjì sílé mẹ́ta. Ẹ fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ni. No. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ torí àwọn ẹni tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí lọ́la. And because it's not because of Mohbad nìkan là ń jàjà yìí. Nítorí àwọn generation tó tún bọ̀. Àwọn ẹni tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. If you don't want to do justice for Mohbad, ẹ lọ sùn. Ẹ lè pe bàbá that CEO of Access Bank. Bàbá ẹ lè pe àtúnà pé kí ló ń jà fógún ọmọ ẹ̀ fún. Ṣé báwọn ọmọ tìyẹn ti ẹ̀ dàgbà? Wọ́n mọ left and right kí bàbá wọn tó kú. Ẹ lè ṣe justice fáwọn ọmọ Access Bank. Ní Igwe àbí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Ní mọ orúkọ ẹ̀. Ẹ lè ṣe justice fún kẹ́kọ̀ọ́lù bàbá Igwe tó ti darúgbó kẹ́kọ̀ọ́lù ẹ̀ out. Gbogbo yín fẹ́ pín nǹkan tẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fún àágùn ọmọ 26. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń jà fún is about property. Bàbá dẹ̀ ní òun fẹ́ property at this moment. Nǹkan tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun àti DNA about Liam. That's all. And that is the motive tí bàbá yẹn fẹ́ wò pé ṣé nǹkan tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun nìyẹn because Wunmi sọ wípé ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú ni Mohbad gbà kú. So that man have a right to ask for DNA and ask for justice for that boy. But ẹ̀yin fẹ́ dojú justice yẹn bolẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀nà lẹ́ ń wá. Because ẹ fẹ́ exchange ikú Mohbad fún just a material things. Ẹ̀yin Ebina ni mo lè pe gbogbo yín. Ebina. Ìpọ̀ gbogbo yín ṣiṣẹ́ fún owó ni. Ebina. Gbogbo nǹkan tí everybody bá dẹ̀ gbìn ló máa ká lágbára Ọlọ́run. Kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè kò sọ́ṣẹ́ tẹ́ lè fi wẹ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tí everybody bá ṣe dáadáa ní burúkú on this justice for Mohbad, you will repeat. Èmi ò bẹ̀bẹ̀ for anybody. Today I come alone and I will go alone. Like what the Senator Diisho always said. Kí ni motive everybody fi join justice for Mohbad? Some of us cannot even say it. kí ni motive gangan. Ṣé motive ni pé ká wá gba igi ewédú ká wá gba láyọ̀n? Ṣé motive ni pé ká rí pé a rí justice fún Mohbad? Ṣé motive ni pé property Mohbad àpapín ní percentage? Ẹ jẹ́ àwòwò náà. And most of us, we are over 18 years of age. I want behave bí àwọn ọmọ youth, àwọn ọmọ teenager gan gbọ́dọ̀ behave. Àwọn ọmọ tá ń bí wọn gbọ́dọ̀ behave bá ṣe ń behave àwa àgbàlagbà yìí. A máa sọ̀rọ̀ chapa, ẹlòmíì á sọ̀rọ̀ máa wò pé ṣé gbó lọ́pọlọ ẹ̀ wà, ṣó tẹ ọpọlọ ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ní under the foot ni, I don't understand. And I'm sorry that the yoke, I know your ẹ̀gbọ́n, it's my brother as well. Mi mọ̀jọ́ tí brother mi tàn sí kínní. Láti sin, I can't believe it. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ spit out yìí, mo dẹ̀ ń pè yín kẹ́ má ṣubú. Kẹ́ má ṣubú. Ẹ ti ṣubú, ẹ ti yàkàtà o. I'm telling you, for that statement tẹ spit out yẹn, who is Yomi? Ṣé Kórèdé ọ̀tá Kórèdé ló kú ni? Tẹ̀ní Yomi lè fẹ́ support. Kí ló gbé dání? The only thing that Yomi tó jẹ́ pé ó achieve lánàá ni pé ó sit on the round table with some nuisance and the CP, Commissioner of Police. That is all. Lánàá nìyí. Yomi ò mà tí fún one justice o. And they told him that this case is not with the police anymore. It's with the judiciary. The same thing happened tabaranti last year February at Berekete. Mi èèyàn tó pè tí Berekete bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní Lagos State. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti gba kéèsì lọ́wọ́ àwọn, kò sí lọ́wọ́ àwọn mọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nígbà tẹ́ bá pariwo CP. Bàbá Mohbad máa bá ṣe IG àbí AIG, I don't know who Bàbá Mohbad bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ gbà mí. Lẹ́wọ̀n pariwo CP Lagos State ni kò ṣe CP the whole Nigeria. Commissioner of àbíkí lẹ máa ń pè. Ti Lagos State ni kò ṣe pé ministry àbí ẹ get here please, ẹ gbàgbé bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí wá ní àwọn ọ̀gá CP náà wá jẹ́ báyìí sí? Bàbá Mohbad tó dẹ̀ pé bá AIG sọ̀rọ̀ àbí somebody powerful than CP. Kí lẹ wá ń pariwo Yẹ̀mí báwọn Yẹ̀mí tètè gbẹgbẹgbẹ. Very irritating, I don't understand. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ jókòó kẹ́ ronú nínú ilé yín kẹ́ wò pé ṣé ìyẹn ń hùwà tó dàṣà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tún pera yín lábẹ́ àmọ́ tẹ́ fi ikùn yín gbé oyún for 9 months. Tẹ́ dẹ̀jà tómi sọ́mọ lórí. Ẹ ń hùwà játijàti. Kò dá o, Ọlọ́run. Mo wá wí pé I don't know bí ṣe lè bá yín ṣe. Mi lè bá yín ṣe o, mo sorry. Mo sorry because ìkàlẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ṣùmí. Because tẹ́ bá gbé ṣùmí ni ẹ ní gbé Yomi sórí bàbá Mohbad ẹni tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n pa ọmọ ẹ̀. I'm telling you, Ọlọ́run, mo feel bákan pé ṣé wo okay ṣá? Ẹ wo Daddy York, thank you. Just let me mute because tí bá mi lè sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run níjà sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Thank you everyone.
Thank you 8070. Barrister Oluwatosin, are you there? Barrister Oluwatosin, are you there? If Barrister Oluwatosin is not there, let me go to Moschino after Moschino, Westo after Westo, Mr. Tazan. Please, Olaide coordinate. Thank you, Moschino.
Eka Smaikuro somehow Alapa be a Kale. And to every justice seekers, I said a prayer this morning, and I'm still going to say it again. God, in His infinite mercy, will perfect everything that concerns you. Would you let you are? I mean, a lot of people think first so. Yomi, pípẹ́ ni o mi ò gbọ́ létí tèmi bọ̀ wọ́n ló sọ pé lọ́wọ́ ta wà yìí Inquest ní ká tún lọ dúró dè. And the moment you talked about one log bebo, one log shetutu, I know you wanted to play the same game you played. Ni ìgbà tó lọ sí tó ṣe case Baba Ijesha. And the same thing with the one you did at the inquest, the rally you people did at inquest, coupled with the one to Oshe to Gbemolo Salausa to fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ to Salo. Àwọn wèrè kan tún ti dáwọ́ fún ẹ̀sìn. Allegedly, I had the money you collected for that shenanigan you did yesterday was 8 million. God bless the mumus, and God will give them the power. Láti máa ná owó làágùn wọn, kó máa ná jàtijàti bẹ́ẹ̀. Tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ jẹ́ máa jẹ́ kó gbẹ̀san ẹ̀ lórí ọmọ. Àfi tó bá yẹ pé ọmọ Yọ̀mí ló kú nìkan ni. And this thing I want to say today, I just want to talk about the gullible ones, the one Gbemo Ransom that wanted to donate for Iya Mohbad, for Adura. You can just imagine. Karimo said something that the account you people want to use to collect the money, you just opened it. This is somebody that 2 million was contributed to in the bit that she's going to tell our own side of this of the story. That took the 2 million and Bob. Oh, and so pé ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run gbogbo wa láti ṣe. Oh, and síta ló jọ ṣe. Ṣé Baba Mohbad bọ́ síta ó sọ pé olórí burúkú ni Ìyá Mohbad? Because Ìyá Mohbad said, is it not Josie tí mo lè mú? Shikumba ini mamu. Iya Mohbad was the one that went with Wumi to go and ask for the body of Mohbad. Lati bury. Is it that people are of low senses or your senses are under your food? Because it's not possible when your senses are under your food. Not until Toba shares it's okay. And it's not possible that you share it's okay for like 10 minutes without you being in an uncomfortable zone. Share Lopoloni. Iya Mohbad was not like, go and look at that video very well. It was King White. Iya Mohbad sat pamon, Ogbeoju pamon, and some gullible ones will still give that useless woman money. Don't forget she was the one that came out and said, "What about the dawo fun Joseph Alobamo?" And she's now out to get money again. Wumi, Mbolo Waleni, you, how do you feel? Because the corona, the corona have said something that tomati be you iyala jae kí lórúkọ wèrè tó bí ìyá tó bí Jùmọ̀kẹ́ iyala jae tomati pé kò sọ pé wá. Àwọn godfather tó ń lò yẹn tomati pé kò sọ fún ẹ pé kò má wá. Ó ti bọ́ tó bá yẹ pé dá díẹ̀ ló bí ẹ tí tomati pé pé ẹjọ́ kan ẹ kó wá rojọ́ kó ló wá. And lawyer Falade má fi pé nǹkan gbàgbé ẹ o. Nǹkan tó ṣe ń bẹ̀ wá wá sọ. Because everybody in that house, my confirmed it that he was there that day. Mohbad Kuda, people are too many there. So Baba Mohbad is not lying. Boom, over 100 people there. He wasn't lying. He met people there. My confirmed it. He said he did not enter, but he was there. That people are too many. That people are too many. So out of those numerous human beings that are there, it is a carpenter, an illiterate, that had this IQ of taking the body to the police station. Lawyer Falade wa lo fẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀, ó máa sọ pé ó fẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Bella Shmurda, kéèsì tó play bẹ́ẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa jáde, iṣẹ́ ló lórí burúkú ni gbogbo yín. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló Wumi, ó ti lọ sí Ìgbà o ti lọ sáré ìnàkó o ti lọ BBC pidgin o tún lọ Yorùbá tètè lọ sáwúsá o kò dẹ̀ lọ Ìgbò kò lọ Calabar so that ayé máa gbọ́ ẹ wàá sọ pé ò fẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀. And Baba Mohbad, I want to say this here on this side Tawawai, we trust every of your judgment. We trust every of your judgment, even though you are making the wrong one, of which I know you are not going to make the wrong one with the legal counsel you have. Even though you are making the wrong one, we will only be pointing it that this is wrong, not that we are going to be nailing you to the wall. For here where we did, we don't have trust issue when it comes to Baba Mohbad. We don't have trust issue. Abọ́sẹ̀dé ní kí wọ́n jọ kọ́ bá òun unite family òun. Ta ni family ẹ̀? Ta ni family ẹ̀? King White lóun gbẹ́bọ fún Tẹ́mi, òun gbẹ́ each and every time tí Wùnmí bá ń lọ sí court ló máa ń gbẹ́bọ. Kí làbọ̀ ẹbọ yín o? Kí làbọ̀ ẹbọ tẹ́ ń gbé? Because Bíbélì sọ fún mi pé èmi ru apá Ọlọ́run olùgbàlà kiri ó ní kẹ́nikẹ́ni kó má ṣe yọ mí lẹ́nu. And that's just it for every true the main man at the forefront. Baba Mohbad and Sanishitu, because that's the main people at the forefront. It is God. It is the owner of the universe that is running it. Anything, and to the critical thinkers, ọgbọ́n tí Ọlọ́run gbọ́n yín èṣù ní bàjẹ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tọ́wọ́ yín bá ń tẹ̀, tẹ́lẹ̀gbẹ̀jẹ̀ yín, gbogbo igi tẹ́lẹ̀gbẹ̀jẹ̀ yín bá ń tẹ̀ dídú ló máa dún fún yín. Gurexi, Baba mi, perfect healing in Jesus' name. Don't worry, you will be vindicated. Don't worry. Ìyá Mohbad ti ní ẹ ṣe bí ìwọ Gurexi yẹn torí mo rí pé the last one tójú ẹ tó ń bóra. Ó wá ń sọ pé kọ́ bá àwọn yìí náà family èwo. The healing power of God will rest upon you. To bẹ́lòmí sùn ṣẹ́rí tí obìnrin bá lọ́ọ̀fù ọkùnrin tó bá yẹ pé ó lọ́ọ̀fù ọkùnrin mi ò lè gorí ẹ̀ láéláé tọkùnrin mi. take
I yield my mic now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mommy Moschino. Can we have Mr. Westo? Are you there? I wanna. Yes, yes.
Everyone, I salute everyone on the panel, all commenters, those who are streaming and those who are at the fence. I greet everyone. I want to say something so quick. Firstly, about the inquest today, where I'm supposed to also be representing. I would have been there, but my logistics failed me. That's the reason I was unable to get there. Added with other, schedule that are of high importance that cross each other. But notwithstanding, glory be to God that we were able to have the details of the inquest, and that is a great one. So I went there. Give glory to God that they went and come back peacefully, no harm. So I do alone. My opinion will not really be different from that of the best scholar, but I want to ask you questions. Some of the questions I'm likely to answer myself, and at the same time to also give my very candid advice for everyone seeking genuine justice. So far so good. The DPP gave their, I can't say judgment, or maybe their advice, their conclusion. And this did not just happen without, the recommendation of police, or let me say report of police. And the question I'm asking is that, are police telling us that everything they've been able to do to the PPP, which the PPP is now, showing us, are they telling us that that is how far they can go, and that is what they concluded on, as to what killed Mohbad, or as to what will get justice for Mohbad? If we are to go by that, what that is simply telling us, is that police has done their due diligence in line with the Department of Directorate of Public Prosecution, and they've come out with a findings or a conclusion to say that those two, Spending and Enough, should be prosecuted. And in all they have done, they've been able to exonerate Prime Boy, Naira Marley Sam Larry, and Mohbad's manager. Now, if we should go by this, and if we should rely so much on this, is this what will be left for us to deal with? Let's assume there is no inquest that can raise more facts, or that can dig deep to give us more evidence. Is this the only thing, and this is how far police can go for us? And this is what we can stand up to say police has done well and clap for police for. Now, in what police has written, where in it has it been reflecting that there is need for investigation in the CCTV to unravel more, details to know what came about? Where is it in this DPP report that is showing that there is 3 seconds video that is going to give us more details which needs to be investigated and blah, blah, blah? Where in this report is it showing that there are argument of about what do they call it? Argument in the car, in the house, something like a fight, and so on and so forth. Where is it that all of this new fact that we are raising is coming up? And the same police said it yesterday that the case is no longer with them. How are we now going to match all of these new facts to now bring more people to court for prosecution? The new CP that came in, that gave a reception yesterday, is as wise as what he has done to make his office interactive for people, to show people you can come to and of what's good as it is saying that the case is now in court, which means everything that anyone might want to be should be given to the inquest for them to unwrap circumstances and forward to their property. I don't think police can turn down anything as it is. They've rounded up, they have forwarded their request. Now, police giving reception, I think, is their duty, especially when the authority are being visited. I visited police officers several times. I have visited police officers several times. I remember that I once empty. I myself, I am quoting now. Anybody can record and forward to the person officer I want to mention. I once empty the freezer of a police officer when I visited him. That was when we were in struggle and we have a case, we have to enter the office and the rest. It was the commissioner we visited. After disturbing the commissioner so much that he gave us reception to say, youth is our friend, come and the rest. We did everything. We pick up wine, we drink, we did everything. We interacted. He was playing with us because he actually wants us to understand some certain things. We moved down to the office of the PPRO. We entered there, we sat there, even say, that is how a police that is having a direct interaction can deal with aggrieved people. You see all those ones on the street, all those ones that carry gun that stand in the sun, they can misbehave and they can cover shit and they can cover each other. So penetrating the police and getting to their decks is not bad. It's a good idea. But what will they be doing to help us with all that has been mentioned and all that has been tabled before them? That is where the issue is. And it is looking as if they don't even want or they don't even have hand in the case again. They have done their own work and they now push it to the court. If we don't have inquest to now continue to help us to get more details and more facts, what will become of us? Are we just going to welcome the new CP, celebrate the new CP, appreciate the reception, and end it there? No. Visiting him is not a big deal. Going to table matter before him is not a bad idea. As a matter of fact, the police are aware, only that they decided not to do anything. And they have done something by saying they rounded up their case forward to appropriate quarter, and the DPP that gave assignment to the inquest, and now the DPP saying we don't need the update of the inquest, this is our submission, which is not going to happen. There is now inquest. There is a case of inquest versus DPP as we speak, except we want to deceive ourselves. Now, Lagos State government gave assignment. It's looking like, I don't know if I'm correct. Thank God that people that can educate me better are here. It's looking as if Lagos State government gave courts assignment, a coroner inquest assignment, and gave police assignment. It's now looking like the assignment of the court is yet to be concluded, but that of police is not concluded. The DPP pick up the result of the police by, writing their, recommending those that should be prosecuted. Why the DPP, why the court coroner inquest is yet to submit their paper. Now, the DPP will be dealing with two authorities, the authority of the inquest and the authority of the police. Police already done their own. The inquest is here to complete their own. At the end of the day, the report of the inquest, I don't want to predict it, but let me just create a scenario. If it now comes up to say the new autopsy toxicology, blah, 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 is giving new revelation that is not even linking to the nurse and spending, what is the DPP going to do? That means they are going to now turn down the first one or probably add it up to the first one, or what is going to happen? That is where I don't understand. I'm confused because now, if all we need from the police and all we want to appreciate the police for is all they have done, I'm telling you, this is not the justice we want. And that police have done through the DPP is not justice. Of course, they said these people should be prosecuted. They have not said that those people are, of course, the one that killed Mohbad. But they said from their own research and the rest, these are the two that caused the death of Mohbad through reckless acts. They said through reckless acts. These are the two that caused the death of Mohbad. Meaning that with all they have done, with all their conclusion, they have nothing to do again that to say they should go and deal with these two. Either one of them or the two of them will finally bear the cost, which is not the justice we want. And if we must continue to appreciate police and clap for police for this, I'm telling you that police did not represent this case well, starting from the one. And that is where this is. So, why should we now limit all our efforts to say that police and the reception they give has proven that they have a justice, and all they can do is to say that the case has been, forwarded to the court, and the court should deal with it. And I must say that for those who can listen attentively, clearly, I was on a particular platform today where Mr. Yomi Fabi was giving his, detail and said that Agbodo Sochitoro, ibi tí kéèsì yìí dé yìí nísìn, tí pólíìsì ti báṣẹ́ dé, wọ́n ti parí iṣẹ́ wọn, ti yọ ọwọ́ wọn. So kóòtù ló kù sí. Now, ibi tí pólíìsì báṣẹ́ dé, tí pólíìsì ṣiṣẹ́ dé, this place, sorry for that distraction, the noise, this place tí pólíìsì báṣẹ́ dé, tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ dé, I am not asking you that, is that all that police can give us out of so many issues, so many conferences, good one, nice one, so many rallies in the past. Even Ikorodu people, once a rally now, they went on the street and, with so many new facts, with the effort of visiting the house, to go in along with some police officer to go and extract the lines of CCTV saying, Gbogbo ìjọ pé wọ́n yọ wáyà CCTV. With all of this, everything CCTV to contain ni pé nurse and spending. Everything 3-second video contain ni pé nurse and spending. Everything tí gbogbo rally, all the effort, everything we've been doing all this while is to say nurse and spending. If all this effort that has been put forward is now coming back to say nurse and spending from the side of police and DPP, I repeat, it is not a well job. It is not a good job. This is not the justice, and police has not done due diligence. They should be able to say in their recommendation that there is need for new facts, there is need for new evidence, which some group or some people have come to table before us. So, however, as we are putting it on spending, as we are putting it on nurse, we also recommend that, Damola, Adura, because of this 3 seconds video, that, because of this issue of, CCTV wire that was discovered, because that it should contain it, so that we will know that as they are putting it forward, we are pushing it alongside with new evidence, with new facts. But none of this happened. None of this happened. And we cannot talk and analyze again. The next thing is, Were Lilagbaja, Tamedo ti ya were. Westo created a platform, opened the platform for people to drag Yomi and my name was just flying around since yesterday. And I wonder how people could just be jumping into conclusion to say, 30 hours show. Is it today I've been doing my 24 hours, 48 hours show? I hardly come out. Anytime I come out after my radio program, I want to stay as long as I can. It's not even because of anything. It's because I have the energy. Those who will stay will stay. Those who will go will go. Unfortunately, when we are talking to the fact, when we are dealing with information, when we want to unravel the truth, they quickly come to say, oh, it's Lagbaja, oh, it's Tamedu, or Tagbani, or Talagbaja, or Tatameduni. It's not about Tota. It's not even freaking me that my name is being mentioned in some places and they are placing serious curses on me. That is not even a big deal. It's not today, except I want to deceive myself. It should not freak me. But what we are saying is that fine. So many effort, so many push, so many letters, so many rallies and so on. Okay, commendable one, we appreciate. But at the end of the day, all that we could get, all that police could give us, all that we could clap for police for and appreciate police for is because they said, okay, we should come. They received, representative of justice and they gave them reception and to tell us that they have rounded up, they have pushed it to the court. The court, the judiciary are now in charge. The Department of DPP has gotten their report. And no report they got is a report that is now saying at the end of the day, Spending and the nurse should go and be prosecuted. That is not a good job. That is not what we should be clapping for police for. Police did not represent us well. Now the inquest. If the inquest is cancelled, we will only be having nothing but the DPP recommendation. Nobody anywhere, any place, any country will come to say, DPP, this is a new fact. But it's only the inquest. Now, the importance of this inquest and the advantage of this inquest is as good as anything. Because without this inquest, even the effort of on CCTV, the effort on 3 seconds video, there's so many conferences we'll be having, there is not going to be a way to establish fact from it. Because every way that fact should be coming from, that should be getting to the police for recommendation has been rounded up. Or are we saying that DPP can retrieve their charges now or their recommendation now and they will write another one? Are they going to do that? Are they going to write another one? The answer is no, meaning that they have concluded and that is the direction they want to fill. The only thing that can now change that direction to bring in more witnesses, to let us deal with more people is the courts. Without the coroner, without the court that will come to a conclusion to escalate the issue to the criminal court, of course, add more names to their paper. Without that, the police and the DPP has told us that it is pending and the nurse that we should go and face. I'm not saying those two are not guilty. I'm not saying that they should not be prosecuted. I'm not saying that they should not be crucified, but it has to be with facts. Because justice is about getting the facts and, of course, to deal with the victim, not with sentiment or emotion. So it baffles me when some people think that we are not addressing the issue by saying what has gotten to the police table that they have been able to put together to help this case. A lot of things, of course, that we can see, but where is it reflecting in the police and DPP address? All these things are not reflecting there. The only way where it will reflect, where they can establish it, is the court, is the coroner inquest. That is where these things can be taken to, and that is where people can be called to come and explain. If the court is saying today that 3 seconds video, whether it is new or old video, whether it's a video that happened at the crime scene, we want to see it. No amount of Adura can stop it. No amount of Damola can stop it. No amount of police can even say nothing. No amount of King White can even say no. Iya Adura cannot even stop the court to say, open it and play it before the honorable court. So it now baffles me when some people think no to inquest, cancel inquest. Ọlọ́pàá ló lè ṣe, ọlọ́pàá ló lè ṣe, ọlọ́pàá ló lè ṣe, ọlọ́pàá ti gbà tán fẹ́ ṣe. You see, if you're seeing the good side of police, I'm telling you, nobody will talk ill of police or talk bad of police beside you, and you will not even fight that person. If you see the good side of police, if they do their work, if they give you all that they are trained to give you, I'm telling you, they will be the best friend you will have in this world. And if you see the other side of police, if those bad eggs in that police, in that black uniform, should get hold of you, if you see anybody in black, not even police officer, the person should just wear ordinary black clothes. You will want to slap the person, honestly speaking. And at the end of the day, I am not going to say otherwise than to say that God will help Baba. God will help the people that are seeking genuine justice. God will help Sanshitu. And God will help every other people that, every other person that has been, trying their effort in one way or the other. But let us pray that the inquest is not compromised. Let us pray that the judge is not compromised. Let us pray that they will not manipulate those officials of the court, because that is the only place and the hope to establishing the circumstances that surround the death of Mohbad. Everybody that has anything, or anyone that has anything to talk about in this case, or any new fact or any new thing, the person should please humbly see a way to get it to the court, so that all of these things can be checked, those who are involved can be called to questions, and a proper address can be done on them, so that when they are writing their conclusion or escalating the issue to criminal court, those who need to be there, those who need to be questioned, those who need to be cross-examined will be cross-examined diligently. We should put emotion aside. We may love anyone, we may put emotion in any activism or any movement, but we should ask the right question, that what are we getting from this so much effort? I want to mute for now. Thank you. God bless you. I remain myself.
Don't run away, my professional colleague. Westo, see, there is something you said. And I think the commissioner of police also said the same thing yesterday. Investigation is a systematic examination. And I've not seen anywhere in the world where officers investigating a case will not combine valid variables. I know what I'm talking about, and I will break it down. Even in mathematics, equality is a relationship between two qualities or quantities. Police, they are now telling us that in their preliminary report, there was blood, which means Mohbad bled, and they even added profusely. But that means that the blood must have come from injury, then treatment, then recklessness. Okay, now that you remove Prime Boy from the picture, that means that the wound or the blood that we are talking about, Prime Boy has nothing to do with it. So who is responsible for the injury or the blood? You remove A and you are giving us a combination of A is equal to B. You are telling us that there was recklessness. What brought about the recklessness? You told us there was blood. Blood from what? It must be from something. You have removed Prime Boy. Put another person in that picture so that the equation can balance. And that is what they are avoiding. You see, the idea of rushing to the Directorate of Public Prosecution is because they knew that what is going on at the inquest, if you allow two people, the nurse, the statement of Naira Marley, the statement of the nurse combined, and the statement of one or two other people that will be called, we bring out the fact that something happened in the house before the treatment. Though we saw that orally. But nobody has been able to, and we have also been able to confirm that there was a fight in the house from one or two people. But and you also need somebody to relate that to previous experience, which Neramali has. Neramali in one of the video said that, Mohbad, you are not happy. Make yourself happy now. Can't you run away? Even Wumi, even mention Wumi in that picture. And that is why the 3-minute video that came out, Wumi quickly removed herself from the picture of violence and placed Zomo there. And it's the same thing that DPP is doing for us. It's the same thing that police did yesterday. They want to balance an equation, but by remove a very important variable from it. So how can police now, who told us yesterday that investigation is systematic, that it is scientific, today is not giving us a balanced equation and you want to go to court? It's not done anyway, unless if they think that Nigerians that they are talking to are mumus. Put Wumi back in the picture of the violence that brought about the bleeding, the profuse bleeding, because you can't tell me that is that wound that you are showing us, that you have now removed Prime Boy from. You can't tell me that the weakness that of Mohbad that the nurse met. You can't tell me that the fact that nobody spoke with Mohbad after the show. You can't tell me that something bad did not happen to Mohbad before the treatment of the nurse. How come Mohbad was not able to call the nurse or speak with the nurse from that Monday or Sunday to Tuesday that the nurse arrived? If Mohbad is afraid of hospital, Mohbad is also afraid of talking to nurse. And Wumi said the day that Mohbad died, he granted interview. If Mohbad granted interview, why are you helping Mohbad to talk to nurse that will come and treat Mohbad? Why is it that when nurse asks, what happened to the person I'm coming to treat, the Mohbad could not even explain himself. The same, you call the nurse on Monday, as you claim, though it could be Sunday. You call the nurse on Monday. Mohbad could not speak to the nurse. Mohbad could not speak to the nurse on Monday. And you are telling us that the day he died, which you claim to be Tuesday, that he spoke, he granted an interview. If Mohbad could not speak on Monday, and nobody spoke with Mohbad on Monday, how can the same Mohbad be so agile to grant interview on Tuesday? If you are telling us that Mohbad was also granting interview on that Tuesday before he died, how come the nurse met him weak? What happened between the time that he was agile and was able to grant interview and the arrival of the nurse that Mohbad could not? In fact, when they pour water on Mohbad, Wumi said they had to help Mohbad to toilet. So Mohbad could no longer walk. Mohbad was weak. It's not as if Mohbad wasn't attended to by a nurse and the nurse met him agile. Mohbad was not active when the nurse arrived. They should put Wumi back in the picture to come and explain the condition of Mohbad from Sunday to the day she claimed that the night that she claimed that Mohbad died. That will be very systematic. That will be very scientific. This idea of getting an answer by not having a straight equation, by not lining up the variables, by not combining the variables, is not scientific, Commissioner of Police. Is not systematic, Commissioner of Police. Oga, you can smile at us. If you like, dash all of us meat pie. We are not fools. We are not mumu. There is not. See, you can smile at us. We know you are a good PR expert. And maybe you even met a bad case on ground. But sir, if you are a man of good conscience, you are a trained police officer, you know that something is wrong on this case. Thank you.
So thank you, sir. I exactly my point too, and you just expatiated it, and that's okay. But you see, my conclusion in this DPP thing is that they acted as if they are under pressure. They acted as if someone is pressurizing them. They acted as if there is a particular thing they want to satisfy, or a particular person or a particular group or someone, an authority is pressurizing them to close this case quickly and do this thing fast and was taking time. Reason why a court has given an instruction, an order for a private autopsy and toxicology, and the DPP is aware of this, that they cannot wait, only for them to say that we don't even want to wait again. We already get our answer. We don't even want to have any update again. The answer is on our table. And the answer is that Mohbad died because of recklessness from nurse and spending. Because I still ask questions. Why has the police and DPP come to this conclusion? Because the report of police is what triggered the DPP to come with this narrative. Where are the so many other cases and all this case file and all this report on the table of police? They have them, they get it. What is this, CCTV information? Where is it reflecting in this nurse and spending thing? The 3-second video, where is it reflecting in nurse and spending something? All these things are not reflecting. The fight in the house, the information on the phone, the forensic, the everything that we want to do, where is it reflecting in the recommendation of the DPP? This is not coming out anywhere in what the DPP has written. The address of this DPP is showing that they are under pressure to satisfy someone somewhere. Or probably they are, I don't know. I think the right word is to say that they are under pressure. The person that is pressurizing them is who we don't know. All of these things are not just there for fun. The citizen, the justice seekers, the justice fighters, regardless of whichever platform that they are doing it from, are doing, a lot, and they are making effort to make it easy for this case to be properly checked and for evidence and fact to be dealt with, as in to be checked. But all they did, all they have done, none of this effort is reflecting in what they wrote. And the only place where this effort can come to play, can come to reflect, is the Corona Inquest. And I hope that so many of these efforts will be pushed to Corona Inquest for the facts to be unraveled. If not, what we got now is not justice. Thank you.
Thank you, Westo. Mr. Tazan, let's have you. God bless you. Mr. Tazan, let's have you. God bless you.
Daddy, good afternoon to you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, all the panelists. You have all done well. I greet every good person, every good commenter right now joining us here. And I want to also use this opportunity to say to those that are sitting on the fence that at the end of this conversation, you will fall on the right side of history. You see, the best sentence today, the 28th of February 2025, is that justice will be served at the end of the day. And who made this statement? Sanshitu, at the conclusion of today's proceeding at the court. You see, when I learned that the police has sought the advice of the DPP, and the DPP has told them that they could go ahead and approach the court, I felt like, why is the police jumping the guns? Why are they jumping the guns? Now that the court has said that you can only deal with 2 persons out of all of these 6 people, and that is the nurse and spending. My question is still, that how do you prove reckless persons directly to the buying of that boy. You understand? And this is why I give it to the American system, the jury system. You know, where juries of their peers will be sitting down and each of them will be tried, and the jury will listen to testimonies and also see evidence, and then they will make the final, they will give the final verdict. Because if it was under a jury system, this case is more or less done and dusted. They don't even have to go through any stress. So I keep asking, how has the police proven a direct correlation between the act of these two persons and the death of this boy? How do you go to charge somebody when you have not established this? The most critical issue here is what happened to that boy, what killed him, what killed that boy. You have not. A competent court ordered that a second autopsy be done. You have not waited for that to come. The first one is not conclusive. So how do you now say that the nurse action or inaction led to the dying of the boy? How do you prove that to court? You see, my belief is that the police, having failed in their responsibilities and duties from the beginning of this case, they continue to set themselves up for failure. They continue to set up this case for failure. But I know the court, the judiciary, will not take this fall. The judiciary will not let themselves be made the scapegoat in this case. Because if the court has said Prime Boy can go home, so how do you now justify that your statement that he bled profusely? Something has to replace that bleeding profusely. Something, you have to say something. And that thing that you don't want happened at the house. So I don't know. I've not had any experience with the Nigerian court, but Spending and the nurse get to court during trial and they say exactly what happened in the house that night. What if they tell us more now? They got to court and say, sir, my lord, this was what happened. My lord, this was what happened. This was what happened. The reason why I didn't say anything before was because my life was under threat. I was under duress. But this exactly was what happened. So where do we go from there? So this is why the most important and interesting thing that have happened to this case right now is the inquest. We will go to the inquest now. Because this case, I don't know if homicide or murder case have any statute of limitation. Even if you abandon the case or you think you have finished the case, you prosecuted two persons, 5 years, 10 years after, when more evidence come up, the matter can still be revived, can still be revisited. Evidences can still be reviewed. So we are at the inquest, and it has just begun. I want to tell every one of us to please continue to remain focused. We will continue to pay attention to this matter till it gets to a logical, reasonable, just conclusion. Madam Yeti asked a question the other time, asking, what is the motivation? Why are you in this fight? What brought you into this fight? For me, what brought me into this fight is when you see what is right, speak up for it, align yourself with it. Do not join anybody to lie or to pervert the truth. No. So that's why we are here, to make sure we stand firm. And as the inquest have resumed now, we will see where it goes. The inquest is going to write their recommendation. And I know that the police has not said, because what they gave the public was a preliminary report on their investigation. Mr. Westo, I know you are very vast and current with it. Well, has there been any time that they said, dear public, this is the conclusion of our investigation. This is the end of it. This is the final of it. Because...
well, let me quickly answer that. The first time I heard that from police was during the presentation at the inquest. They said it before the court, before the magistrate there in Ikorodu, that they are done with their findings, and they submitted their paper. There was an argument even between them. There are, I think, 2 of them that came to represent the police force that presented their report to the magistrate. One was presenting initially. The other one on the seat was not comfortable. He had to tell he told the one that was presenting to come and sit down, and he took it from him. There in the court, it's like a drama. At the end of the day, questions were thrown to them. They were cross-examined. And the final conclusion is that they have concluded their investigation. I remember a particular question was thrown to them, that what of the case of bullying and assault, and a video showing Snatan trying to defend Mohbad when Sam Larry came to, disturb the video shoot and so on. And the person asking question asked further to say that he is also aware that Mohbad wrote a letter, a petition in regards to that. The response of police to that question at the inquest is that place has been, that petition has been withdrawn already, that Mohbad did not present evidence of equipment damaged. And after that, they still saw Mohbad and Sam Larry and the rest whining and dining, which means they have settled it, and that case needs no further investigation because the Mohbad himself did not follow up. I remember, and they said because of that, there is nothing to that to do on that. The question was asked about several other petitions that Mohbad wrote to several other stations, and they said it doesn't concern them, that what they did is to find out this blah, 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 blah. And, I had that then. That was the first time I heard police saying they are done. The other ones I had are from people visiting, saying that I will not and even without them saying anything, it is glaring from the reports of the DPP, because DPP wouldn't have come up with placing a charges or probably charging 2 people without police submission and police, reports. So it's also an evidence, because if police said, we're still under our investigation, we are getting more facts, we'll unravel this and that, they can even say, okay, we have to speed up so that we'll be able to submit our paper. That will mean that police is still working and they are not concluded. But with what is happening right now, it is very obvious that they are done. Because if they are not done, what will the DPP what will they use to place a charge? Now, this is what I want to say. And maybe I should use this opportunity to tell the actors, let me just say representative of how do I put this so that it don't sound as if I'm trying to... Anyway, let me just say to the visitors that went to the commissioner, if they can find their way to ask for that question, I think they should ask that now that DPP has written something in regards to police report, at what point will they be able to come up with a new addition based on what they got? And if they need to know, part of what they got is evidence that there is CCTV. Part of what they got is that there is 3 seconds video. Part of what they got is a new update on Zomo that was present in the video and blah, blah, blah. At what point will this thing connect? At what point will it reflect in the, address of the DPP? for us to have more people to be cross-examined, to be prosecuted, to be taken to court. Because spending and taking us to court for recklessness, for me, is not enough. It's not detail. The court will throw it out by the time these people started talking, and the court will look at it and say, truly, why will I just, which evidence do they have to take these people to court for recklessness? Nothing. But I think there is space for us to do more regarding the phone forensic, regarding the autopsy toxicology, regarding the 3 seconds video, regarding the CCTV and the rest, how some people were doing all this thing that happened on the night Mohbad died and so on. So these are the things that will make us know that our efforts are not in vain. So the representative that visited the CP, well done, thank you, God bless you. But these things that the police have been receiving needs to reflect. It needs to reflect. Police should reflect it. Maybe DPP will cancel the first one to say spending and nurse. They will now write another one to now include Damola because of the 3 seconds video, Adura because of the CCTV, Mumi because of... They need to include it. It has to reflect. It has to connect. That is when we will now say, okay, our efforts are not in vain. And that is how we can now, praise those who have done this for us, because they are doing this thing for justice. And we should get results of what is going on. But unfortunately, some people will cut this and say, wanted to drag you, wanted to boom, wanted to shake, wanted to shower, which is not so. We just have to keep doing what is right. And that is my opinion. Thank you. God bless you all.
Sorry, I think I want to add to that, if you permit me. Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Thank you. I think I'm through with my submission.
Okay. You see, from what you just said now, the police submitted a report to the coroner inquest, or they appear before the coroner inquest to make a submission. Am I right? Is that what you said, Weston?
Both. They submitted report, and at the same time they appear. They have their paper, they read and explained. After the explanation, they submitted. They did both.
Thank you. Please, let us be honest with ourselves. What is the motive of police appearing before the coroner, and what do they expect the coroner to do with their report? Is it not for the coroner to review their request as part of information that the coroner will now base their own judgment of the whole matter on? Is that not the reason why they appear before the coroner? That they have also done investigation in this direction, and this is their submission. And for coroner to now request and make a comprehensive report and submit either to the Ministry of Justice or to the police themselves for them to now proceed to DPP. That is just the procedure. But for police to now jump the coroner to now appear at DPP for advice is something that even one of those who appeared before the police yesterday told us that a trained soldier finished the work and was sitting with the police yesterday. And the trained soldier is in the 10 minutes video. And the police debunk the trained soldier who killed Mohbad. Have they said anything on that? Why? You see, there are so many things that are wrong. And these things are in the public.
Starting from Gree, the 4-bottle man, Figotile Baba, and Barrister Olaide, Power of Anthony, Mr. Isaac, the best caller. I've known Mr. Isaac for a very long time. I've listened to him speak on phone calls. His analysis has been so wonderful, great. God bless you so much. God bless you. We appreciate you. We all continue to appreciate your knowledge. People are learning from how you speak, how you marginalize words, and how you marginalize ideas. Your school of thought will continue to grow bigger and bigger and bigger in Jesus' name. God bless you, sir. Arise, God bless you, God bless you. Is it Arise or Aries or Arishe? God bless you so much. Westo,
my brother, Akokpekpeye, God bless you. Area cool and calm, God bless you. Break the news.
Bro, area is not cool and calm for now. Area is hot now. Area is hot and burning. Area is burning and hot. Area is scattered
fire
now.
Service. Fire service.
It's not cool and calm. We need fire service now.
It's well. Mommy, Break the News Foundation, God bless you, Mommy. It's been a wonderful time with you. It's always been wonderful. I miss you, Yebaba. She's been here lately, all day. I miss everybody. I've been listening from work. The Ish, distinguished host, the Ish talk, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We appreciate you. The element of justice for Mohbad is something that is pointing us, and you've done a very good job. And this is how we know the people that are investing and have invested in justice for Mohbad. It doesn't have to be carrying placard on the street. It doesn't have to be speaking 5-7 hours on the show. It doesn't have to be generating funds and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be a platform where people will spend 8 hours, 9 hours every day today, and they say, I spend 8 hours, I made £5, I made €5. No. God bless you. The Ishtar distinguished, God bless you. All the commenters, God bless you, everybody. God bless you. This is Bio Battalion Billions. And I remember my humble self, the 34-year-old man celebrating his 34-year-old in the next few days. Thank you so much, everybody. Muposh, Shiera Aye, Babatidade has been on the phone with me. He's not happy about the situation of things. And I keep telling him, Baba, don't worry. Sanshitu has taken over the mantle, and we hope and we believe in him. And all we have to do is just put our hope and believe in Sanshitu. Everything will be fine. So I will start by saying that I want to quickly brush up things that people have forgotten. For the people that says that taking a picture, eating meat pie and bottled water with the commissioner of police is a big deal. That thing that it is your right. Because at every time a budget is set aside for hospitalities and is set aside for hospitalities of people that go into that office. I have a family member that has been in that position before, in higher position. That is what they do. Don't think because you are your farm NIPA and stuff like that. That is the commissioner of police. He would do that. That is what his office is meant for. His office is meant to portray the Nigerian police as the good police. But have you ever had a contact with ASP Mohammed Yusuf? Let's start from there. ASP Mohammed Yusuf is the man that submitted the report of profuse bleeding. Have you ever had an encounter with him? Have you ever questioned him? Have you ever asked him why he said profuse bleeding? Why he said that Mohbad's house is not a crime scene? That is where we want to start from. For people that think that your Migben Kodani, he carried nothing, and I'll continue to say that he carried nothing. It is my opinion. Whatever you think about it, I don't give a F. It does not. The only thing he carries right now is agendas on how to monetize and delusionally extract money from you guys. That is the only thing. If anybody think I'm lying, do not try not to donate for him in the next project he has on hand, the symposium. Don't donate for him. You will see him in his full true colors. That is the best way to identify who and what he is. If you have not spoken, if you don't have a record, you have recorded a police commissioner before, you've played it online, you've recorded Muewa before, you played it online, you've recorded people that are in justice for Mohbad, you played it online. Record ASP Mohammed Yusuf. This is Mohammed Yusuf that Baba Mohbad has dealt with for the past 17 months when Mohbad died. This is Mohammed Yusuf that Aggressor has dealt with in the past 17 months. Prime Board dealt with ASP Mohammed Yusuf. Spending has dealt with ASP Mohammed Yusuf. How come you have not dealt with ASP Mohammed Yusuf? How come you are only dealing with the people that you can take picture with? ASP Mohammed Yusuf is saying that anytime you request for information about the suspect, he requests for information from suspect, he will go to his car. He has the file of the Mohbad, the case file of Mohbad. He has it in his car. He goes to his car to bring documents that is proper document that is public document, it goes to his car to go and bring it. This is the people that you are coming to sell us. You are saying Baba Mohbad, people are saying Baba Mohbad did not go to the station yesterday. Baba Mohbad has been to IG's office how many times? DIG's office. DIG office, the former DIG that was in charge of the environment, Olatubosun, the former AIG, was mediating with Baba Mohbad and Adura and Abosede when the issue of environment happened. Where did you want to throw that? Baba Mohbad has not done. Baba Mohbad went to the station and the police officer told Baba Mohbad, a top-ranking police officer told Baba Mohbad, "Hey, let bygone be bygone. It is not today." They told Baba Mohbad that statement. A police officer, top-ranking police officer told Baba Mohbad that, and people think that Baba Mohbad is not taking pictures with police. He's not taking pictures with police. Baba Mohbad is not doing justice for Mohbad. I really don't understand. I really don't understand how. Okay, I really don't understand how we get to this stage. Baba Mohbad has been doing justice for Mohbad. He's been doing it the right way. He's been going through his lawyers. He's been doing it the way he's supposed to do it. Just that at the point, his effort was jeopardized by a particular individual in a professional capacity. At that time he was advising Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad was taking to those advices and he was doing it with him. But at the end of the day, we find out that all those advices were for personal interest. And I will look at it that. Is it because of the fact that he has been approached? Is that the fact that he has some people that are influencing his professional capacity? I don't know, but I will tell you that Baba Mohbad's effort was jeopardized by a professional person that was supposed to be taking care and making sure Baba Mohbad gets and do the thing he needs to do, and that is why we are here today. And I will say this today: I'm very, very happy that despite the threats. The I dare you, I double dare you inquest went on today, and Sanshitu in a very 39 minutes stated that I engaged magistrate for over an hour. In a 39 seconds video where Sanshitu said, I engaged the magistrate for over an hour. That is to say, if a lawyer, a son, is engaging in the magistrate for over an hour in a situation that only 2 hours was used, that means we are ready to fight. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Sanshitu is on the game, and we have to rally around and keep making sure that we don't lose guard. We don't let all of this ulabalus get to us. Thank you so much, everybody, for all you've said. Thank you so much for everything you've done in justice for Mohbad. The good things you've done in justice for Mohbad. Me, personally, I'm appreciating you. And I want to say this to you, that I thank God I belong to this class. I belong to this aspect of justice for Mohbad. I belong to the fact that I understand that the problem we have in justice for Mohbad is the Nigerian police. If anybody is telling you that, oh, it's not the Nigerian police, so let's write petition, let's do this. Baba Mohbad has written more than 8 petitions. In the accountability Baba Mohbad gave, he gave amount of how much it costs to write a particular petition to one person. Nobody wants to analyze that. Nobody wants to believe that. Why would Baba Mohbad write a petition on a particular person? And he did several follow-ups with lawyers. 4. There was a time Baba Mohbad was going to every police station with 4 police officers, 4 lawyers. 2 from the other one, 2 from Sanshitu. I can tell you the 4 names of the lawyers that were going to Baba Mohbad. I can give you 4 names of those lawyers going to Baba Mohbad to station every time Baba Mohbad approached the station. But still yet, some people still Baba Mohbad is not doing it. It is only one particular person to be Godani. They are saying it. He was professionally advised by his lawyers. Don't take this to social media. Don't take this out there. Let us do it in-house. Let's keep doing it so that the police will not have reasons. They will have reasons to say that you are jeopardizing their investigation. That is an honest advice from a legal person to his client. We don't want you to say, we don't want the Nigerian police to say that you jeopardize in this. Baba Mohbad has recommended in a publication, interviews, that form forensics is very sacrosanct. The biggest of all protests we've done in justice for Mohbad was the one in Abuja. I was part of the people that wrote the write-up that was submitted to the House of Assembly and National Assembly. I was part of it. I wrote my hand was written. Those documents, Baba Mohbad in that documentation submitted a copy of the petition of Mohbad to the Lagos Police Command. A copy of a request that the Mohbad house should be used as a crime scene. A copy of application of Baba Mohbad stating that all the people that are witnesses, the interview should come, and also a forensic analysis of the investigation of the Nigerian police that was written by Sanshitu in May to request for the forensics evidences and documentation of everything the police officers have gathered. The police turned these offers down. Baba Mohbad wrote it in all these evidences were submitted to the National Assembly. The National Assembly did not respond. The Nigerian Senate did not respond. But you still think Baba Mohbad is not doing anything because you can use big English, you can use some fake language to cajole people. Baba Mohbad has not done anything. That lady, categorically, despite the fact that she's a 0 to 0, categorically went there straight to the public places, took permission from the government. The Nigerian police turned her down. They turned us down, and in every action we did, Sanshitu gave us a write-up as a legal personnel for Baba Mohbad legal team. That's why we are doing it on behalf of Baba Mohbad. Odumosu, Vice Odumosu gave us a legal advice. We contacted them to say, Baba Mohbad, this is what we wish to do for Baba Mohbad. They give us a legal guidance, legal advices based on this protest. Advices, write-up, encouragement, word of advice. They tutor us on how to go by it. Because they know that we want to do it for the justice for Mohbad. We did it and everything went fine. We did it without, except for the Fenwugate situation that the personality went to go and use our own mouth to go and say some things against the thing we believe in. So I mean, if you think that you are the only one that is doing something justice for Mohbad, I'm sorry for people that are blind to see that this person is all out to just get a new car somewhere or is just looking for a plane ticket money to go back to wherever he is. I mean, it is just simple. All you have to do right now is do not financially support him and let's see the best he can do. Do not financially support him. Let's see the best he can do. Where there is no money, is not there. The inquest happened today. It did not go. It did not send representative. The inquest has happened more than 4 or 5 times since he get into justice for Mohbad. He has not been part of it. He has not been there. He has never analyzed. On his platform, I heard them saying that cancel the Corona inquest. Cancel the Corona inquest, and these are the people that we want to hand over our justice for Mohbad. Someone that will go to station and take picture of Baba Mohbad. Do you know how many times Baba Mohbad has been to station? He never took one picture because that is not what matters. Baba Mohbad has had the opportunity to write petition against a lot of people. He never took any action to write petition against people. Kemi Johnson, Cousin Baba Mohbad. He has never took opportunity to write petition against people because he believed that we are one. We just have our different opinion. Even when people will say, do this, do that, do this. The Lukumon, Ganosi, do you know how many actions he has asked to say, Baba, can you not write petition against this person that is blogging you? All the people that are celebrating them today, they've subjected, they've admitted, they have proposed that Baba Mohbad write petition against some particular hosts that are carrying some Tongbe Ikebe Superlane. Just imagine. But because the table has turned, they blocked their phone numbers, they are not picking their calls anymore. They want to become a tyrant in justice for Mohbad. Anyways, I will continue to say that justice for Mohbad is very, very important. And we don't need Eru. We just need Enyo. And I thank God, I will say this again, I thank God that I belong to this class of the people that are supporting justice for Mohbad. I'm waiting for the day that somebody from those angles will come and tell me that Nigerian police focus up in this justice for Mohbad. I'm waiting because it is clear. It is important that everybody identify where the problem started from. And I'm waiting for one day Yomi Fabi will come out to say that Nigerian police force jeopardized justice for Mohbad. Nigerian police force messed up justice for Mohbad. I'm still waiting. It is clear in his eyes now, but he choose not to identify it. Mr. Lati, Brother Lati, it is clear in your sight. You knew it. You know it. Still yet you don't want to identify that. Everybody. Onile, all those people shouting, you knew it. You know it from the beginning. From the beginning of the justice for Mohbad, that the police has jeopardized the corona. They've jeopardized this. Let me tell you something. Page 7 of the corona inquest from the beginning. When they went to the corona inquest, Baba Mohbad wanted to give a submission, and the police went ahead to give their own submission to say that they've done a preliminary report, and the magistrate stated that how come you have a preliminary report and every member of this court does not have a copy of it, and the DPP represented by a woman, Assistant Director General of DPP, stated that even me as the deputy director of DPP does not have a copy of the preliminary report. How come you have a preliminary report and the DPP was not served? The magistrate of the court was not served. More than 8 pages, 8 times, different times, as the notes been requested for. The magistrate told the police officer, AS Mohammed Yusuf and AS Odenide Ajibola, that make sure you provide the nurse. At the next sitting, they never provided the nurse. We've read the CTC, we've analyzed the CTC at several times. Nobody is pointing out that the Nigerian police is the people that are jeopardizing this. When Sanshitu started to say that he's requesting that Mohbad's house should be used, should be condoned for proper investigation, the Shotubi said that as the Nigerian police confirmed that at the crime scene, they said no. The Nigerian police force did not confirm Mohbad as at the crime scene. Is it my fault? Is it about Mohbad's fault? They moved properties from the house. Nigerian police force no talk. Phone forensics. Nigerian police never recommended that phone forensics be done, but they are ready to fire. They are ready to sign somebody to DPP to say that this person is negligent. Somebody that just give a phone call. What about the person that gave the description of the house to the nurse? What about the code? Who gave the nurse the code to enter the estate? And when the nurse arrived. When the nurse arrived at the gate, according to the investigation, somebody went to pick the nurse from the gate of the estate. Who was the person that went to pick the nurse into the house? And when the nurse arrived, the nurse said that they moved, even the wife said that they moved two people moved Mohbad from one room to the other because one room was too small. If Mohbad was actively okay, if Mohbad was actively better and could walk on his feet, how would two people be moving in from one room to the other? Why are they moving in? If the Mohbad was physical, was better, was good, at the time the nurse arrived, why was the nurse standing and he was observing two people moving Mohbad from one place to the other? Somebody that he said that he was okay when the nurse arrived. Well, I asked one of the people that was writing statement. They said that in the statement he wrote it that there was a fight at the gate. Orchard, why did the police not tell us that there was a fight in their submission? There was a fight at the gate. Spendi have stated that at the gate of the estate, that when they got to that gate, the girl came back from the car and she said she was going to leave to go and lodge in an hotel. That was a serious. Let's ask myself, Mr. Ishaq. At what point will more than 6, 7, 8 people be begging the wife, don't go, don't go? What level of fight will make the wife to come down from the car, from a moving car, and walk away and say that she's leaving at that time of the night, around 2 a.m. in the morning? What kind of, do you think is a mere argument? Would it be a mere argument? Now, looking at that characteristics of that individual, Baba Mohbad stated that more than 4 or 5 times in a week, he goes there to settle fight. The Nigerian police force, I don't take a look at that. At that gate, where they had that fight in that morning, as the police condemned that gate, is there no security camera there? Mr. Ikebe Super, did you please help us find out if the CCTV of that gate where they fought that night, that Monday night, Monday morning, did you help us to find out if that CCTV exists?
Okay.
No. Phone forensics. Baba Mohbad has tried to apply for phones of forensics through his lawyer, through his lawyer, through even critical thinkers did that on their own. And this is the fact. This is the fact that everybody seeking for justice has done one or two things to establish that the Nigerian police force is doing the wrong thing. The house does not have CCTV, it has CCTV. The police has not confirmed based on their findings. They cannot tell us. They said when they were going to check the CCTV, that's why they discovered the used syringes. They didn't tell us when they were going to investigate the house, the crime scene. They said when they were going to check the CCTV, that is when they discovered the used syringes in the house that Abosede was sleeping. At the time Mohbad died, was buried. Abosede was sleeping in that house already. On the 14th of September, Abosede was still in that house already. Abosede went there with 2 of her kids, 2 of our Babalawo kids. At the time Mohbad died, Abosede went to that house. It's a 4-bedroom apartment. And more than 16 people were sitting in that house as Mohbad was buried. The duvet of the blood that Mohbad was using, that the Baba saw blood, Abosede, the girl confirmed that Adura used that bedsheet to sleep. Something that was supposed to be an evidence. Abosede used it and Adura used it to sleep in the same house that was supposed to be a crime scene. And anybody, my brother Mr. Lati, never look at that. Because when they are analyzing CTC, they are here, no, they DJ. Because they don't use to buy CTC. I don't understand. If you are studying the CTC, you have studied it from the beginning to the end, you will make sure that the major problem we have is the Nigerian police force. And we don't need anybody to romance the Nigerian police force at this time. Baba Mohbad has not romanced them in his life. Since this case has started, nobody has romanced them. It is now that I want to start romancing the Nigerian police force. The 3 seconds video has been going on for how many weeks now? The Nigerian police force has not come out to say anything about it. Whether it is real, whether it's unreal. Nigerian police will not address it, but they are quick to quickly recommend. Do you know that voluntary manslaughter that they are trying to give these people? Do you know its maximum is 2 years? They will give us 2 years for killing a human being. 2 years. That is the maximum for negligence that they are recommending for the nurse. 2 years for a whole human being that died, and everybody is holding their hands. You are looking at Nigerian police for recommending 2 years for nurse. And we are putting, you are going to take picture eating meat pie with the police. You think that is the height of it? Are you expecting the police to pursue you? Are you expecting the police to lock the gate on you? Why are you not asking the basic questions? Why are you not asking the basic question on why are the police on top forensics? From forensics, let them do it and tell us that they've done it. They don't have to show it to us. Just tell us you've done it. Tell us that you find out additional information, you find out additional investigations. Nothing has been done. No additional witness has been called. Despite the fact that we keep making noise, we keep shouting every day. But you want to put somebody that takes picture, that wants to collect money every now and then. He wants to collect money. Every second he speaks is money. The only time this boy went to Amzat in Ghana, it was because they wanted to give him money. He's going to platforms that are giving him money. Any other platform, he doesn't go. Because he knows that there are some platforms where when you go there, when they critically talk to you about these cases, you cannot stand it, you cannot defend it. That is the fact. That is the fact. The Nigerian police force messed up the case. Simple and short. Let us call the Nigerian police. They don't want to call the Nigerian police. They want to say the Nigerian police force is the best. It's the best in this case. The simplest case so far. The simplest case so far. You go to a station. They said no. Baba Mohbad has challenged the Nigerian police force. Lagos State Police Command has been challenged in a petition. Nigerian Police Commission has been challenged. The Nigerian Police Commission responded to Baba Mohbad. They said that they have shoveled and resolved to changing the people that has investigated the case.
Okay,
can you just imagine,
Mr. Bayo?
Yes.
Can I quickly crave your indulgence and the people on the panel? I'm going to play something, and I want our best caller to listen carefully and kindly tell us his own take about what I'm about to play. Sorry, let me just play it. Let's listen.
That is the end of justice for Mohbad. If you take it very here, except you are not into government and you don't know the power of government. But the new dimension was intervening. Because we had to give the advice again. What is suffering clearly by the town to bend the body only us. And it was a finance we were. But negligence, not even on them for accused both your pile. ẹni tó yẹ kó kó àti òtí wà tí ò yẹ kó so I don't want to talk on that àwọn ibi tí mo fẹ́ lọ nìyẹn because I must respect tẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Mr. Ayomi ẹ jẹ́ sáré béèrè question kan.
Go ahead sir.
Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí báwo ló ṣe máa link up papọ̀ mọ́ kúbi tí wọ́n ń ṣe ní corona inquest? Ṣé àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó di àwọn ọlọ́pàá òdúró ní corona inquest ìgbọ́n pé bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe nílùú òyìnbó ọlọ́pàá tó fẹ́ cháàjì wọn ó yẹ kó wà ní corona inquest àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ohun tó ń sọ pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ èmi ló fi ṣe wà mí ìmọ̀ tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lálẹ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀ I always speak my own truth. Òun ló máa ń ṣe dáhùn pé bóyá mi ò kò ṣe gbéraga mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe máa pé ọ̀rọ̀ sọ kí n máa deceive àwọn èèyàn tó bá ti yẹ pé direct ask question right. The corona inquest is at the behest of the director of public prosecution. Anybody lè initiate it. DPP lè initiate it. But the core of the matter is, it is meant to also help the corona, the DPP. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa lọ́wọ́, ẹ bá wa ṣèwádìí lápá bíi ni. But as at that time, kò sí any new evidence ká sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. The only thing is, kò bá wa ṣe àyẹ̀wò kí ni ó pa ẹni àwọn lẹ́fura sí pẹ̀lú ìwádìí yín pọ̀ láàrin èmi àti orí ẹbí tí toxicology tó bá pathology tó bá wà lọ́la tó bá ní wọ́n Mohbad o wọ́n fún májèlé ni ṣé ń gbọ́ mi.
Mona Noves ẹjọ́ kọ́kọ́ rẹ́rìn this small question Mona Noves sorry my best caller I cannot hold it please ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú let me continue because I don't understand the question small ìkọ̀tẹ́ gbé lọ́wọ́ bọ́ọ̀lù lè kẹ̀bọ́ corona ẹjọ́ sorry hope you've not forgotten let me continue abeg to play best caller should I continue or I should replay it sorry please.
You can replay it. Yes,
okay I should replay it sir okay sir sorry sorry commenters ẹjọ́ torí ọlọ́ọ̀ má bínú.
Báyìí jáde yẹn that is the end of justice for Mohbad ibi tí kéésì fẹ́ lọ nìyẹn àfẹnì tí ó bá mọ̀ kó except you are not into government and you don't know the power of government àfẹnì tó bá kọ̀ ń wò wá báyìí but the new dimension was ntẹ̀rí yẹn ìlọsíwájú àti bíbí advice jáde wọ́n ti sọ fún yín clearly pé ẹni táwọn rí tó gbẹ̀mí Mohbad òun ní nurse ẹni tó lè ṣokùnfà nurse wọlé wá but negligence ni not even ọ̀tẹ̀ fọ́ accuse ẹ̀ bó ti ẹ̀ payọ̀ ẹni tó yẹ kó kó àti òtẹ̀ wà tí ò yẹ kó so I don't want to talk on that àwọn ibi tí mo fẹ́ lọ nìyẹn because I must respect jẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Mr. Ayomi ẹ jẹ́ sáré béèrè question kan.
Go ahead sir.
Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí báwo ló ṣe máa link up papọ̀ mọ́ kúbi tí wọ́n ń ṣe ní corona inquest? Ṣé àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ń lu àbọ̀ ọlọ́pàá ò dúró ní corona inquest? Èmi rò pé bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe nílùú òyìnbó ọlọ́pàá tó fẹ́ cháàjì wọn ó yẹ kó wà ní corona inquest àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ohun tó ń sọ pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ èmi ló fi ṣe wà mí ìmọ̀ tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lálẹ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀ I always speak my own truth. Òun ló máa ń ṣe dáhùn pé bóyá mi ò kò ṣe gbéraga mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe máa pé ọ̀rọ̀ sọ kí n máa deceive àwọn èèyàn tó bá ti yẹ pé direct ask question right. The corona inquest is at the behest of the director of public prosecution. Anybody lè initiate it. DPP lè initiate it. But the core of the matter is, it is meant to also help the corona, the DPP. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa lọ́wọ́, ẹ bá wa ṣèwádìí lápá bíi ni. But as at that time, kò sí any new evidence ká sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. The only thing is, kò bá wa ṣe àyẹ̀wò kí ni ó pa ẹni àwọn lẹ́fura sí pẹ̀lú ìwádìí yín. But láàrin èmi àti orí ẹbí tí toxicology tó bá pathology tó bá wà lọ́la tó bá ní wọ́n Mohbad o wọ́n wọ́n fún májèlé ni ṣé ń gbọ́ mi Mohbad o wọ́n kọ lọ́rùn ni Mohbad o ó la orí mọ́lẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ fi ṣẹ̀gẹ̀ ṣáwọn méjì tó ṣáàjì yẹn ṣé ìtẹ́fẹ́ ẹ̀sùn tó fẹ́ fi kàn wọ́n àbí tí toxicology ẹ fẹ́ rí ṣé ó máa link mọ́ any of these two ṣé abẹ́rẹ́ kọ́ni nọ́ọ̀sì lóhùn gun tó máa sọ pé ó lose ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó pọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì àní kí ni tòun pẹ̀lú abẹ́rẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá ní poison ni nọ́ọ̀sì àní kí ni tòun pẹ̀lú poison tó bá ní wọ́n kọ lọ́rùn ni a ní ṣé àlàyé tóun ṣe fọlọ́pàá ṣójọ pé òun fọwọ́ kọ lọ́rùn ṣáwọn èèyàn sílẹ̀ at the end of the day n tí toxicology yẹn fẹ́ mú wá tó bá padà mú wá hopefully we don't know because of why pẹ̀lú àwọn méjì tó ṣì wà tó ṣáàjì lẹ́yìn we are likely to be in limbo and that is one of the things we heard. I won't go into details of what we had at the meeting. So the kókó of the matter is kò ọlọ́pàá ti ṣe iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lọ sọ fún yìí àwọn ti parí. The only lifeline ta ní ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ mi òun ta ní ni pé cases like this kò ní statute of limitation. It is the law. Kò bá jẹ́ ọ̀la ni new evidence jáde lẹ́yìn tí pàtí tó ti gbé kéèsì yẹn lọ sí court tí wọ́n ti advise wọn pé àwọn méjì lè kẹ́ charge same pàtí ó ní power láti investigate tó bá ní new evidence or new lead irú ìtàṣẹ̀bùwà yìí kọ́ dẹ̀ charge whoever tó bá wà involved. That is the only lifeline we have. Anything tó bá jáde ní corona it can still be given to them in party as a new lead. Only to investigate it. You understand? Torí pé wọ́n ti sọ síbẹ̀ DPP tó jẹ́ tó ń retí ọ̀rọ̀ látọwọ́ corona sọ fún ọ pé tẹ bá ní anything lè advice àwọn táwọn máa charge wọ́n sí àwọn ti rí àwọn táwọn fẹ́ charge tẹ bá ní new evidence ẹ lọ mú lọ lé ẹjọ́ tẹ bá dẹ̀ máa mú lọ lé ẹjọ́ yẹn ọlọ́pàá police prosecutor lè máa mú fún pé ẹ wo evidence yìí o á lò ó against any key ever charges to the court. But the truth of the matter is this. Ìwọ̀nba àwọn méjì tó charge sí court yẹn. Tí ohun tó bá jáde ní toxicology yẹn tó bá ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ohun tó pa Mohbad. Tó lè pé ẹni tó ohun tí toxicology yẹn sọ yẹn ẹni yẹn wọ́n ti charge ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹjọba ò lè ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. Kẹ́bá fi adájọ́ tí trial bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé olúwa mi àgbé arábìnrin fèyí ṣara àti spending ṣùgbọ́n toxicology fi hàn pé wọ́n kọ lọ́rùn ni ẹjọba ọ̀rẹ́ fẹ́ prove pé nọ́ọ̀sì kọ́ Mohbad lọ́rùn tọ́ba ti lórí spending á ní èmi ti lọlé kò sí dójọ́ and that is the truth that you all must know about this case. Ọmọ sọ pé ogun tí Ọlọ́run bá wa ṣẹ́ as we speak now I am maintaining the law. Me tó bá jẹ́ pé on a good day normal yomi tàbá fàjà kọjá àbí tó ẹ̀kọ́ fà something could happen tomorrow but instead of tàbá go through.
Okay, hold on. The last part.
Is and the DPP tó bá ti kọ advice jáde normally we have to speak the truth o. It is meant to be that they wait for the corona inquest to round up. Now that you want the draw here, the corona inquest, but how much share one? They send corona only send the report to us, but Ministry of Justice, all of us said this, DPP, all of us said this. Why don't you atibo atiri? Oma musebe. Ati give advice. Kotonde opeke tonde lonso yen. Toba Ministry of Justice. The new lead, they are obligated to either say let's upgrade our charges, our advice, or not. But it's not binding on them because I want to get corona inquest. The way I want to be but it's funny. The same corona inquest and they are still working on those stuff. Before they finish, I think you're going to advice today. To advice, lady, give me advice. So, but I don't want to go into all that because I don't want to antagonize the government. So, I don't want us to go into that because what we just need to do is pray hard, work hard, and immediately I'm committed 100%, and we have started well. I don't want to give that details. It's going to be serious. Justice is coming from bad. Justice is coming, but I hear Kama Sombi, Kama Ugoye, and I can tell you for free, I don't know who is trying to do something, but the core of the matter is the real truth and justice is very much on the way. They must shock everybody. But how, when you guys shape, why you guys
Where any Baba you alone? So one line of question.
By your Nisu, let me say this. Yomi, Odari Egbomiru. You need to see the facial expression on my mom. Nígbà tó ń béèrè question yẹn, ìgbà tí bẹ́ẹ̀ yọ mí, bẹ́ẹ̀ sí rojọ́. Ẹni ní láti rí bójú ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣe rí. Kí ló dé?
Half of what was said. Ẹ̀gbọ́n yín ní the special teacher.
Ẹjọ́, má sọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́gbọ̀n mi, ẹjọ́. Mr. Best Scholar, your network is crappy. Yeah, Best Scholar, can we have you, please? You are muted, Best Scholar. Are you there? Best Scholar too.
Orí ló máa pọ́nrún ẹ̀gbọ́n, ẹ sábúrò. Wọ́n lè ṣàwọ́rò. Wọ́n sọ fẹ́ pé ṣàwọ́rò ni o.
Oya, mo ti gbọ́ ẹ kí n fẹ̀gbọ́n mi lẹ̀ ìwọ ló mọ̀ ẹ́. Best Scholar, can we have you on this? What's your...
Yeah, you know my reason why I don't like analyze anything from Yomi is because I want people, the truth is what we all discover by ourselves. I don't want somebody to say, based on somebody's analysis, I concluded this and that. I'm in justice for Mohbad, just like I said yesterday, because of myself, not because of Aloba. Because of my children, not because of Aloba. And because of my generation next. Apart from that, you see, I go to different platforms where I will learn from people, other brilliant minds. If you see me go to a particular platform, there must be something I'm gaining there. If I'm not gaining anything here, I'm just waiting to be called, talk to people, and people clap for me, I won't be comfortable. I've listened to, anytime I go to Westo platform or see him, in fact, I miss most of his show. I'll go back, listen. Your own show, Ishi's show, I think 2 other people that I go to their platform to learn. I told my mommy yesterday, same thing. But one thing I discovered about Yomi is this. Yomi is good at what he does, based on his profession. He has this act of getting people into I don't want to use this word.
Let's excuse Best Scholar. Let's excuse Best Scholar.
Let me just talk on what he has said. Let me talk on the point he raised. Yomi talk about, he said he doesn't want to antagonize government, and that somebody want to lead the struggle. It's the first time I'm hearing that from a leader who is a crusader and who want to be in the forefront of seeking justice. to say he will not confront the establishment. People can make up their mind on that. Yomi also said, Yomi said that DPP, if they receive anything from Corona, they will just keep it. There's nothing they can do. They will say we have sent our advice. The same Yomi is telling us that if we have additional evidence, we can present that to the court, and that's the way out. Yomi is saying that based on the new evidence that we have now, but it's not telling you what will be the outcome of that evidence, because police told him point blank that they've concluded their investigation. But the reason why he will not close that chapter is because of the people around Yomi. Yomi knows platform that we go to. You can see just simple questions that Yomi was asked. And it's an afterthought for my brother, Lati, to be asking Yomi at this stage that kind of question. That question should have been asked about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Yomi, we are meeting the commissioner of police, the inquest as well. What we are doing with the commission, with the police and the inquest, how do we align the two? That question was not asked. My brother forgot to ask that question 3 weeks ago. What about day before yesterday? Yomi, we hear that inquest is going to come up. What kind of questions do we ask? In fact, what Yomi is telling us now is what he should have asked the commissioner of police yesterday. Sir, the inquest is going on. Your people have made submission there. Now you told us that you have sent your own report to the court. What will become of the outcome of the inquest? Yomi should have asked the commissioner of police. We started this struggle since over a year now, almost 2 years now. We are not at the stage of creating awareness that somebody will say we want to sensitize the public. We have left that stage. We are not at the stage of sustaining interest. We have left that stage. We are no longer building desires. People who want to fall, and many people are falling away. They fall by the wayside. We are at the point of action. And that's why we have a point and the lawyer representing us. And Yomi is saying nothing will come out of inquest. And he's telling us that he's fighting for justice. At the point of action, people who went to plead for Oladipo Diya, who went to meet Abacha to plead, some of them were traditional rulers. They came back home, they were telling us that Abacha made sense. Abacha was talking sense, and Oba in Yoruba land could not say, I want my son to be, I want you to, you must not kill him. Oh. We don't want to know what our son has done. This coup, we don't believe in. There is a coup. Abacha, make sure you don't kill one. They said Abacha made sense. It's God that saved Oladipo Diya. People who went to negotiate for MK Abiola, who hijacked the struggle, told MK Abiola that don't worry, we place you here. We are your. That person want to hijack the movement for commercial purposes. When they went to lead the struggle for and allow MK Abiola to be locked up, what happened at the end of the day? They all negotiated. They all got what they deserve from that struggle. None of them, they are all beneficiaries of the system today, and that's why they could all gather at IBB program, IBB library. You can see all of them clapping for IBB, saying that you took the best decision at your time, though you move against us, though you did this for us. They have been best of friends. The political class in Nigeria know how to play the underclass. They know how to twist the masses. If you understand the language that Yomi is speaking now, anybody who has it and understand the language of Yomi, my brother Lati, at this age, how can Yomi be playing you? I cannot come. You know, we cannot come. It's even telling us there's nothing we can do at this stage. Government cannot be confronted, though. This is what they choose to do. And it's even saying if you bring additional evidence, how are you going to prove it? Yomi is now speaking for who? Yomi is not saying, if we get anything tomorrow, we will make sure, even with what we have now, if we take this matter to court, are you telling me that if the coroner and the police agree to arraign the real suspect in this matter, are you telling us that we're not going to get justice? We have more than enough evidence already. If you are talking about negligence, are you telling me that a judge will convict spending and ignore the wife negligence? Just arraign them and see whether our lawyers, and give facts to Sansitu and see whether Sansitu will not get conviction on all of them. We have enough evidence to tell us that there was no fight in the house. We have evidence confirming that the wife and Mohbad fought. And police have told us there was blood. Some Mama Mohbad's sister told us she saw blood. Papa said he saw blood. When they said they were bullying Mohbad, maybe the wife was calling Baba. When she was looking for the fruit of the womb, maybe the wife was calling Baba. How come when they kill Mohbad, the wife could not call Baba? What is the wife hiding? That she could not call Aloba when Mohbad died. And they even told the man to go back home, that all is well. Go back. And they are telling us that it's the same one who already went to bury his son. If you are talking about negligence, is Nigerian police not negligent on this matter? They brought a corpse to your station. They wanted to take report. In their report, why can't you detain anybody? That's a dead body. Look, that's the next thing to do. As the Nigerian police investigated their officer, even there should be respect for the dead, no matter what. There should be we should have that respect for the dead. Somebody brought the dead body and wanted to get a report from you. You said you are not giving him a report. So what did you do? In fact, you shouldn't have allowed them to leave that place without police escorting them. They left the place and police allowed them to go. Where? Do you even know the corpse that they brought to you? Do you know whether it's that of armed robbers? You should have followed them back to the hospital to be sure that the picture they painted is what actually happened. But you want to leave your own officer from the negligence. There was a pharmacy store nearby. All the people in the house did not know of that. Some of them said, someone said he saw Mohbad in the morning, the following day. He was treating wounds like this. And he said, Mohbad, he said, are you people? How are you? You carry your bag for back. Are you going? And they were telling as if it is a movie. This is a movie. They said they fought in Ikorodu. No single video record of what happened in Ikorodu. Even at home, you broadcasted the death of a celebrity by 3-minute video, but no video of what happened when you were pouring water, when you were sick to say,
3 seconds.
3 seconds. No video of anything that happened before. No video of anything that happened thereafter. But you knew the importance of video. That is why you recorded that 3 seconds video in the car. But you did not know the importance of video at all. A celebrity died. His father is not aware. And hundreds of people have gathered. You have even invited an afar to come and pray. You have embalmed him. And you put him under staircase. A celebrity. But you wanted the father to give him a befitting burial. A celebrity that you put under the staircase. And you were expecting a befitting burial. And the wife of that celebrity even had access to phone to tweet to the whole world. They took my nigger. And Nigerian police did not understand all this. Gbogbo yín lẹ bímọ. Ẹni pa gúnugún ò ní kágún. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá mọ̀ tó lọ́wọ́ nínú bí wọ́n ṣe rí justice. Fún Mohbad. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ manipulate tẹ́ jẹ́ ká fẹ́ ní justice fún Mohbad. Ẹ kò ní ti yín wájú. Ẹ ní lọ tọmọtọmọ yín. Ẹ ní lọ. You won't escape it. Thank you.
Thank you, best caller. Buy a billion, are you there?
2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Okay, let me quickly go to Olomo.
Good evening, York Daddy.
My brother,
Thank you for the honor. I greet all the panelists, Barrister Laide, Mr. Ishak, God bless you for your lovely submission as usual. Bayo Billion, Mommy, break the table. No, sorry, break the noise. Yobagua Guresa Gurexi, salute you. Lord Schema, I greet you all. I greet the comment section. I've been listening since, and I'm really enjoying the wonderful and educative submission being, shared on this platform since. I really appreciate what you are doing, York Daddy. I appreciate it a lot. God bless you. My submission, as usual, is not going to be much. It is that I have loads of questions, on my mind as to what has happened concerning the DPP and the police, the court result. I mean, what's it called? I'm a bit lost about it. The advice that was given by the DPP to the court that only two people should be charged. Just like Westo said when he was making his submission, if we look into what the nurse, according to Westo, what the nurse told Westo, I think the nurse needs to be asked lots of questions because something is not right. Honestly, something is not right. If actually the nurse came in and she saw Mohbad, like she claimed, and she spoke with Mohbad, like she claimed, according to Westo, it doesn't corroborate with so many things that has been happening. Firstly, what happened to, or why did the police tell Prime Boy about Obema Kenji? Why? Why didn't the police just say something about the nurse? Why the story of Obema Kenji? You see, there are a whole lot of things on this case, and the police has not been helpful right from the onset. I'm sorry to say, they didn't do their job, and probably it is deliberate. Probably somebody has instructed them not to do the right thing, but because, as we all know, the Nigerian police, when they want to do their job, they are very perfect at what they do. They are really, really wonderful. But when there is a kind of issue like this, maybe a compromise, or maybe someone that is highly influential is behind something, they know how to turn things around. And probably that is what we are seeing right now. Because it is not normal. It is not normal. We should just thank God that Sanshitu is fully on board. Honestly, I can't just imagine this Corona Inquest coming back and having Inyoshuru as the lead counsel. I can't imagine this Corona Inquest coming back and having Bankole and shit. Honestly, you can imagine what would have happened. Right now, Sanshitu is capable to challenge anything and anybody. Because otherwise, they might want to put pressure on the magistrate to just close the whole thing. But with Sanshitu, that will be very, very difficult. He will challenge them. and the right thing will be done. So firstly, I think we should just thank God that God exposed Eniyan Shoro, because otherwise, it wouldn't be easy. Enemies will laugh. Enemies will have, find a means to say, Kowaton B. But Mohbad's spirit is very, very strong. And this justice, he will get it. The justice will come by the special grace of God. You can see the handwriting on the wall. For everything that is going on, those that are trying to destroy everything, gradually they are being exposed. And those lying to the public, deliberately lying to the public, you were asked a simple question, a primary one question, and you turn it to university, PhD level, explanation. It doesn't make sense. Simple question that deserve, okay, this is how we're going to do it. It's possible, it is not possible. Simple as ABC. You are blah, blah, blah. I bet the person that asked you the questions didn't even understand anything. You didn't understand what you were saying. You will be just like, okay, what is all? Okay, let's just be looking. But one day, the truth will come out. The truth will surely come out. Those that know, they know. Those that know that they are being manipulated, they are being lied to, they know. But there are still some people out there, let me call them innocent. I don't want to insult them to say maybe they are deliberately ignorant. Yes, Mr.
Let me quickly remind you. In that question that they asked him, that man he read it from the comment section. He didn't get it from his brain. All right, he read it from the comment section, thinking that would be a way that they can get the cable super to speak. But eventually, at the end of the day, he messed them up. In the line of response, one sacrosanct statement he made was that they cannot confront the government, they cannot confront the police. And you said, in his own word, you said that the public is the number one. The government has to listen and has to bow to the public. Now, in your own line again, you said that you cannot confront the government. And you are leading people to the office of the government. You went to that office with more than 15 people. And you are saying that whatever you say there cannot be shared outside. 15 people for conference with you.
By a billion.
You understand? Let me quickly finish. When Iyabo Ojo was saying something about Baba Jesha, he said that if they release Baba Jesha, they will kill Baba Jesha. She said she will sell her house to make sure Baba Jesha go to jail. They will lynch Baba Jesha. She said it to the public, she said it in the police face. So how come Yomi cannot say that? How come Yomi cannot go to STV, TVC, NTA to go and tell us that this is what the government is doing, this is what he has found out? Why can he not carry his propagation, his protest and symposium? The 8 million, 10 million, 12 million they donated for him. How can he not go to a section? Baba Mohbad has gone to more than 60 something sections. How can he not go to one section and go and say all these things on station? Where I want if question by year, you have 15 minutes to answer questions, very important questions. Oh, do that alone, okay? Above Kuni. Go down alone. Abati bag by mu. Abati.
No. Mr. Bayo Billion. Tone down.
Mr. Bayo Billion. You see, who is fooling who? One knee wrong, paro furo. See, like your daddy said, just tone down. Just forget about that. Like I said, the people that are being lied to, manipulated, may God open their eyes. Because honestly speaking, some people, it is very easy to manipulate them. Because they have this conscience, they have this, want justice, and they are looking for a way. So anybody can just come up and say, I can do this, I can do that. Emotion is everywhere in this case. So to manipulate people, so lots of people out there is very easy. But anybody who is capitalizing on that, on the emotion of the people, to manipulate them, God will surely pay that person back accordingly.
That person is not different from women. That person is not different from women.
Because it is not nice. See, Bible, when you know something, and you are doing it deliberately, it's different from when you don't know. When you don't know, and you are saying what you don't, you are saying it, but you don't know. It is not your fault. Okay? It is your fault that you fail to make proper findings before saying it. But actually, you didn't know before you said it. Now, but when you know the truth, and you deliberately go out there to lie to people, to manipulate people, honestly speaking, your Fabi can do better. Honestly, he can do better. Because what is all this? They ask you a simple question. Just answer. I was expecting him to say, you know the right way, you know the right thing to do. But he knows the right thing to do. But he wouldn't want to do it. This is best known to him. And that is all right. When you say you are looking for justice, you cannot. There is absolutely no way you can exclude Mr. Joseph Aloba.
You know the funniest thing that happened in that short recording was the fact that, you know, when he started, my Egbon was listening to him. And Egbon said that, Mr. Yomi, báwo lẹ ṣe máa link, you know, and I asked myself a question. Could it be, Egbon is not saying, báwo la ṣe máa link kìíní mọ́ corona?
No, Daddy, I had the question.
Báwo lẹ ṣe máa link? And when you look at his countenance, just tell us how you're going to link it. Oh, the 3 seconds or the CCTV or Kilegbedani. Okay, this is what we do. This is how we link it and we establish it. Chikena. No.
You know in your mind there are some possibilities of, you know, using whatever you know how to do. Because there are some people, they are good at what they do. If you know how to talk,
it's very good
dance, you know how to, you know, whatever. So using whatever you know, something you know how to do to help something, you know there is a way you can do it. I'm not the one that will say it out here. He knows it.
100%.
He knows it. But is it because he's looking for money? That is why he refused to do the right thing? It is sad. Honestly, it is sad. I don't have anything to say because I didn't contribute into his NGO. So anyone still contributing to him. See, God will judge. Because mine is the people that are being manipulated, the innocent ones, not the ones that know. Because there are some of them out there, even some posts that we used to know very well. They know the truth. But because they will be like, let us give him a try. Maybe it will work so that we can take the glory. So that we can say, we are the one that champion it. We are the one that champion it. You know what I mean? Those people, they are not in love with you. They just want to use you. But, unfortunately, they themselves are being used right now. That's why I said, you won't follow for you. I will be to my Jassy. I am so happy that Sanshitu is fully on board here and is capable of handling. So, Roma Inquest is here. Sanshitu stand gidigba. And
sorry to really cut you short. I remember when someone was saying Sanshitu will not be allowed They did not give him any fire.
Look here, Ganusi.
Can Bossman come out and say something
He's
right
looking
now?
for updates. He's looking for updates. He's looking about asking what's the update for today.
He knows the update already, so he knows he's listening now. He listened to Sagurexi when he was making his submission, so he knows the update.
Ganusi àti zero integrity. Àwọn méjì ni wọ́n kó sẹ́ni kan àti brother zero integrity.
So you see, to conclude, Young Daddy, to conclude, I heard that Bankole and Smith will, they want to appeal.
Yeah.
For what reason? You can now see the intention of these people. And that is where...
I wish I could read BioBillion. Can you read that first paragraph of that year about stuff?
The magistrate?
Yeah, of that year about stuff. Can you read the first?
I cannot read this. I have it on this phone. I have it on this phone a lot.
I mean, the friend they're saying. Okay.
Well, Young Daddy, that is really deep, honestly speaking. Despite what happened today, some people are saying that they still want to appeal. Appeal for what? For what reason? To do what? I'm really confident, honestly, because I know mobile spirit is not the kind of spirit that can be F with. It will F with you 100 times.
Why is Bankole not interested in what is going on in police station? Why is Bankole not following up with DPP to protest the rushing of this special, I don't know, this RNG stuff from DPP?
Very good question. Very good question.
Why is Bankole only interested in Corona? And that's why, you see, if you listen very well to the first interview, the Jude interview, Wumi was telling us, Wumi said something in that interview, painted a picture of Bankole being very close to Baba, and he doesn't know why Baba cannot just talk to one of those that is agitating for him.
She said, and I quote, I don't know why he cannot negotiate with that woman. Which woman?
You see.
That woman in America. That's how she said it. Honestly speaking, this thing is deep. This thing is very deep. Who is that woman? Who is that woman? And why should Baba negotiate with the woman? And now she said Baba was supposed to
only
the woman.
That's why all of them. If you see all of them that attack Baba Mohbad. Yeah, yes, now. All from different angles. The NGOs, the memo, we have a MOU with Baba. They are all focused on just wanting, taking the steering from that man. And that is why if you see their anger, the way they will insult that man, it's as if the man is Kai, the one that is blocking them from, the way the man block Mama Mohbad, the way the man block the family of Wumi, is the same way the man is also blocking them. The man may not be as educated as they are, but he has village intelligence. That's why I can hardly fault the decision of that man, even in his,
state of emotion. In this
very intelligent.
God,
and that's why they tell you,
okay,
that there are some people that are controlling Baba. Who is controlling Baba? On this platform now, is anybody controlling Baba? We are only supporting him to get justice. What are we going to control him for? Control him for what? When he said he was going to Berekete, we know Berekete could assist him. We said go there. When he said he was going to see Oriyomi, we said go there. Oriyomi could assist him. We supported him. So even when Baba was talking about this meeting the police and the protest yesterday, he said whatever anybody want to do, he should be careful. He should do it. Or he's supporting everybody. But if you use his condition to exploit the public, if you use his condition to work against the family, you are, the anger of God
It's funny, Mr. Ishak. And you know what, Mr. Ishak? You know one thing? People, the same people that are insulting Baba today, that are profusely insulting that man, they are the same people that will do T-shirts, write their names on it, send the people to the inquest, send the people to the rally. Why do you need to put your names on the T-shirt? She carry the justice in it.
You see all these noise that they are making?
Why do you need all that? And these people criticizing the critical thinkers. How many people wearing critical thinkers shirts have they seen at the inquest or other places? How many? Because the critical thinkers are focused.
And you are not making noise.
They are not making noise.
But the people who want to divert attention, the manipulators need the noisemaker because they need publicity stunts. They need to divert attention. And that is why most of these people want to take over the steering. What they first do is to tell you that they can scatter ground. Eruku. You know how many people I planted around? When I got to that estate, you know the number of people that I have to give money to? I told them, do you know who I know? All those things is to first get the attention of the manipulators so that the manipulators can approach them. The louder the noise, the higher the bargain. And they will not tell you, do you know a number of people that you see? They will have used that man for negotiation yesterday. The man will just sit down there. They will not say, we were there, Baba Mohbad. They told us, all of us together, you cannot do anything again. No. The CP has really tried for us. Baba Mohbad too will eat meat pie. He will drink coke. And the opposition will take it. They will snap them. They will not say, see Baba that is looking for justice. Commissioner give him coke and he drank. They give him meat pie and he ate. How can this man say he's seeking for justice? And they will not say, don't mind them, Baba. Don't mind them. The police, shake hand with commissioner. Take picture. Taking picture with commissioner of police, is that justice for Mohbad? They want Aloba to meet commissioner of police. Emergency Europeans. Unfortunate Africans. Thank you.
Offer to meet by Bama, justice of Baba Mohbad.
Thank you, young daddy. Thank you for allowing me to, speak some people. I stay here. So something gonna go.
Let's come back again. Let's come back, please.
Before I go to Yeye Babagunwa, let me go to Lord Skima.
Let's come back.
Ejeba power tap, like you were 100,
Me that I'm here before Luomo, you didn't call me.
You
stopped me now.
Any suru now.
So I'm just asking,
No, hold on, no. Luomo now. You might go a little no more, you know.
Young daddy show you. Am I doing mommy break the tape? No, my kick basu.
I'll break the table. Never you can't break table. I just can look also that it's on a break table. Lord Skima. After Lord Skima, we'll have break the silence.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Your daddy. I greet everyone on the panelists and the commenters. I've been up and down since I've been with you since you started this program, but I've been up and down. Actually, the reason why I've been up and down is because I don't want to come up and occupy the space. I want to leave that space for people that got something to say. Because for me, I don't have much energy coming up again. I'm sorry to say this. I don't have that more energy.